I'm just.
You're not ready for streaming?
Come on, yeah, fuck it.
I mean, honestly, like, what the fuck?
I'm
Like,
just,
guys,
tying my bed up, getting it out of the way.
Because we're not like. I mean,
I
don't know what the expectation is. You're not ready for streaming?
Come on,
I don't know what the expectation here is. Honestly, like, what the fuck? I mean, we're like. I get, people are watching this. I actually feel really bad that we missed a couple weeks ago because I know Frank likes to jerk off to these episodes, and so like he had to miss out on it. But I mean, like, people are actually watching this shit, which is so crazy. Like, we've gotten a lot of new subscribers and stuff, so it's really cool, man. I mean, if people are into it, that's fine. I can't say, I've considered trying to make this slightly more professional, but I don't know, man. I just
with your players, it's never going to be professional.
It's true enough. You're right. You're absolutely
Not
right.
with me here. No, yeah.
But like, I was talking to somebody today about how like, people don't have hobbies anymore, and so like I just want this to be a fun hobby. I don't want to like care about that. I just want to play games with you guys. You know what I mean?
You'll kill it. You'll kill it if you try to make it different from what it is.
It makes it not so fun. I was actually talking to this woman who was a writer, and she got into writing for money and all this stuff, and she grew to hate it. She gave it up because she hated it, but she loved it before she made it a profession.
Makes sense.
So anyway, I'm excited to play tonight, you guys. I'm fucking super psyched. You know what? Let me go grab my. Actually, let me print out my notes. I like to have them in physical form.
Rob.
Yo.
Have you got a valley accent?
A valley accent? You mean like this? Like, do I have an accent like this? Are you talking about like if I was like on the West Coast like that? Is that what you mean? Like a valley accent?
Okay. No,
not so much. Not really. But I mean, I could turn it on. Like, if you really want me to do that, I could do this whole session like this. Like, let's go into the Temple of Elemental Evil, guys.
Oh no!
Oh my god! Please no.
Frank will shove his own.
Okay, what are they all? I could say hella a lot. I could like totally say hella a lot.
I wondered what it was. I heard it in
I mean, this game is like hella seriously sick. We should play. No, my accent's really fucked up because in terms of American accent, because I grew up in New Jersey, and New Jersey accent's very characteristic.
Love it.
But only until I was 4, and then I moved into the Washington D.C. area, which is probably the most multicultural area in all of the United States. So you get all kinds of like accents from not just American accents, but international English speakers. And they're just like in your everyday life. And then I lived out in LA for, almost 8 years. And now I've been in Georgia for 11 years. And so like, it's all over the map, like I say y'all all the time now because I live here.
Y'all.
I asked because some American mentioned it, and this American, he said, valley accents, worst accents in America.
No, that's Wisconsin.
No, Wisconsin's great.
He said the valley accent on somebody just makes it sound like they've got minus IQ points.
All right, let me turn up everybody's. I need a little more volume from everybody else. So let me get everybody a little bit louder here. Yeah, there we go. How's the music volume for everybody?
Fine, it's all
good. It's a little low, but yeah.
All right, let me grab my notes and we'll get started right away.
Hello to the rest of the party.
Hello.
Yeah, my stream can't even hear it. Oof.
JB, Bamba.
What's a guan?
Supernatural. It's been so many since we've been together.
It's been a minute.
A hot minute?
A hot minute.
3 weeks. So I do feel bad about that. Let me just take a look at my notes really quick.
Exactly. So Rob, I need to get your opinion on this because other people have chimed in. Some people tell me that I have a Jersey accent. Some people tell me I don't. So I have no idea anymore.
You have a little bit.
A little bit because my wife's from Jersey and she has more of a Jersey accent. Hers even comes and goes since she's been down here so long. But yours is very, very slight, I think.
I lived in Jersey for 30 years, so I don't know.
Well,
you have it a bit.
Yeah.
Where in Jersey
JB,
were you?
I was in Nutley, which is up by Montclair and Hoboken. Then I was in Toms River. Then I was in New Brunswick.
You know, I have family in Toms River. I think
Really?
we might have talked about this before.
I think we did.
Are we here to talk about geography or play a game?
Yeah, let's play a fucking game, you guys. I mean, seriously, let's fucking play this game. All right, so let's go over a couple details and I'll get us started. First of all,
Frank's a dick.
Oh, did we?
I mean, it says it right here. You know,
Did we see
the
other dude? I know that Rob replied. There was a guy that gave feedback and was pleasant about it. So not.
he was pleasant. He was pleasant. He was a good dude. Yeah, he had some talk. You know, he was kind of talking a bit about the use of poison on the elemental, and that still doesn't feel right to me. But I still couldn't find anything that said that it was not allowed. So
I only tried it out of chance. I didn't expect it to work either.
it doesn't say it doesn't work, but it doesn't make
Correct.
sense to me in my head too. So like, it's kind of one of those things, you know. Yeah, that guy was cool. He seems cool. So
you've got to rule every game. You're not an officious GM. You rule quite well.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Don't
I would
worry
say
about
the same about you and your GMing, your
You're not
GMing
official.
ability. But we can give blowjobs to each other after this is over. let's get into the
Mine won't
game.
fit.
All right, so let's. I mean, got to celebrate Pride. The group of last session, the group of you left the temple. You went to Hommlet, identified items. You got some research in. The glyphs specifically that were on the heavily warded door, and you learned that there was an antipathy spell on that door, a very powerful permanent antipathy spell, which was repulsing everyone. And in fact, Grey Ash learned that information. Tuctrin worked a bit on his armor, went to the armor, did some of his stuff on armor, and Tarkus sent the Skull Crusher armor to Verbablanc to get properly cleansed and worked on. Roland helped a farmer for a while. What did JB do, though?
JB spent the entire time working out the specifics of his cloak of invisibility.
The
That's
invisibility cloak. That's
With the
right.
help of
Cloak of Elvenkind.
Yeah, and we practiced, didn't we, JB? Like, he practiced sneaking up on me and stuff and stealing off me.
That's right.
I mean, we just had some fun. And like, he went in the field and I had like a crossbow, and he hid. And I turned around, I could see him shooting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so JB's dead. Apparently, I would not want Roland any real attacks on me. So yeah, that happened. And then
arrows, like, but you know,
yeah. Oh man, that would
He
be
didn't
fun.
use a crossbow. He had a compound bow because, you know,
He threw his sword at
extra
him.
strength into it.
That's right.
So-
I blocked it with Tuctrin's axe, which is now my axe.
So
It's absolutely not your axe.
Suddenly, Dom chimes in. So then you return back to the temple, and you notice that the area around the temple had only just gotten hotter than it was when you were last there. It become more desolate. Think American Southwest. Just very, very hot. Sorry, I got to switch my computer to the other side. It's
Any
just
tumbleweeds going by?
No, but there were you did all, of course, notice when you got to the temple and were approaching the temple, that there was a group of ogres, because you had found out previously, I believe, maybe not, maybe you hadn't found this out, but that the ogres had taken over the tower, which you'd cleared out. And but there was this group of ogres fighting jackals in the courtyard, inside the walls of the temple that surround the temple of elemental evil. And so they were having this battle. You just avoided it, went into the temple, and that's essentially where we began. where we ended. You did go into the temple, and I did want to mention one other detail there, is that you noticed that the door, which had been wizard locked when you left by Grey Ash, had been once again broken open. Well, not once again broken open, because it wasn't broken open before. This time it was like broken open. So you noticed that. Yeah.
Can I have some closure on my out again, what I did to the tower, please?
Yeah, sure.
Did you forget?
No, you pulled it down.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I mean, as much as you can. Yeah, no, it's down. Like, but I just imagine like there's still like some, like some walls kind of like poking up over here and over there. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't say that they're living in the temple, but more like in that they're like kind of encamped in that ruin, the corner. Yeah. So it is destroyed, but it's like, there's still some pieces of the wall still there. Okay. And then you went into the temple and kind of sort of walked in, and that's where we sort of started. So I've got a little bit of thing I'm going to read to you, just kind of give you a new, refresh everybody's description of the inside of the temple. And let me get on the Roll20 as well.
I always forget Roll20.
Oh, yeah, we wanted to check the side rooms, didn't we? But then we didn't for some reason. I think we just ran out of time.
Yeah, we were discussing checking out that one room.
Yeah, there was a few rooms actually that you hadn't actually looked through. So I'm going to read this little thing I put together here just to kind of refresh everybody's memory as on like what's going on here, what it looks like. So without further ado, you and your companions stand at the center of the Temple of Elemental Evil. The floor of this area is reddish-brown, slate-like stone squares, each about 2 feet square. The walls are in the entry behind you, and the greater temple in front of you are plastered and painted with scenes befitting the nature of the temple. Disgusting acts, killing, torture, enslavement, robbery, thievery, and unspeakable things. The creeds of the worshippers here are all too evident. Evil is flaunted and lionized. The dim light filters through the stained glass windows, casting revolting colors upon the greenish stones of the floor to the north. In that direction, you can see the nave of the temple. The pillars to either hand are pinkish mineral, shot through with worm-colored veins. Their arches lead to an unremarkable pair of lesser side aisles, vestibules that you explored before, the western of which you've used to descend below ground previously. The columns supporting the archways, as well as the arches themselves, are worked in bas-relief. As with the frescoes in the entryway, the scenes here are ineffable, vile, filthy. Directly in front of you, the pillars are white marble, veined with ugly red. There is an altar block of pinkish white marble, roughly oval, 7 feet long by 5 feet wide. Its top has a hollowed-out portion resembling a human form, with legs apart and arms away from the body. This depression is stained a darker color than the rest. Just north of the altar is a circular, marble-lined pit, a well of sorts, 20 feet in diameter. Shards of broken crystal vessels lie about the well, near the altar, and scattered about the floor. A crystal knife with a broken blade lies atop the stone block. Deeper into the temple, into areas you've yet to explore, there appears to be a wide stairway leading down. And beyond that, a large copper-colored vessel sits in front of a curved dais, upon which squats a massive stone throne, both of which lack detail at this distance. The temple awaits! What would you like to do?
Not that bad.
You're muted, by the way, Chris.
I said it's a difficult description to read out, that is.
I took parts of what was actually in the real books. I didn't really write most of that. I mean, it was... there's like 50 box texts that all describe this area, and I just sort of combined them together and shortened them.
Well done, because it's a fucking huge description.
Yeah.
Once Rob's done reading the description as written, the question is, can we play next week?
Yeah.
I'm just going to be quiet and talk about him. Oh, can I roll my hit points?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Go for it. Carry on, guys. I'll just find my dice.
So...
You know something? I need to go and count my hit points. I don't know if I rolled mine.
Did you reverse the camera?
By pressing the button that turns. I don't know on Zoom on your cell phone, dude. Sorry, I should just shut up.
Just aim your camera right at it. Aren't you on your phone? Yeah, that'll show us.
Can you see?
You might want to wipe off the lens, bro.
No, it's
It's so
it
blurry.
That potato lens.
I think it's
That's the
Zoom's
worst focus I've
blur
ever seen.
feature.
He's using an
background.
original iPhone, so let's give him a little bit of
the
credit.
background blur feature, right?
It's the background blur feature that just can't see anything because it's the background.
I can't even do
What?
that. I can't even do the blur.
A
What
one.
do you mean you can't?
All right. Well, you get 5 then again.
Yeah.
Did you
Fuck,
reroll
God, that
ones?
sucks, man. Ugh. Oh, do I let him reroll ones? Is that what I did?
I think so.
I mean, sure.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead, reroll.
I'm pretty sure that was a thing.
A 9.
There you go.
All right.
I'm pretty
like
sure we
this.
went-
Just
with,
don't roll a 2. Roll a 2, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Hate this camera. Thanks, guys. I'm done.
Cool.
Hit points are just so critical to a fighter's like progress, that it seems kind of shitty to base it totally on randomness. It's like a wizard like not getting a spell when they level up if you roll a 1 or something.
Honestly, don't mind, guys. If you want me to have one, I'll have one.
No, I mean like you would have had ones a couple times in a row now, and that would have been like, I mean, like you're a frontline fighter. Like you don't want your frontline fighter to not be able to take hits.
You need to
Like,
survive my lightning bolts.
Exactly. This is very important.
Yeah.
All right, so you stand within the center of the Temple of Elemental Evil. You can feel its dark emanations pulsing around you almost. You feel it ill at ease, especially since there's a big portion of this very floor that you haven't explored, and knowing that the temple goes much, much deeper below.
It kind of just feels like a fuzzy bathrobe.
Well, we absolutely wanted to check that northeastern room, guys.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should peruse
Look
that
out for any
direction.
clues for
Yeah, I
Air
showed three.
Temple.
I showed 3 rooms that we got to look at.
I've got a
One
good
on the way-
idea what one is, but the other
Yeah,
two
I think that's gonna
are
be
of
a-
interest.
That's going to be a staircase. I
Yeah,
think.
it's another staircase down.
Yeah, so let's
Mhm.
you want
It
to
would
start
be
there?
interesting to see where it comes out though, because
Yeah,
we only found one other staircase when we went down the
I
other
believe if we'd have kept walking straight across that southern corridor, it'd have just spat us back out on up there.
So you're gonna head to this one?
yes.
Hang on.
Yeah.
one. Mm.
Where? I can't show me. Can Luke show me?
So west of the pit, there is a single door against the wall. A small, yeah. I mean, which you're kind of able to deduce just by
me
having.
to do. Can I start the virtual camera whilst I'm streaming? I can. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can show you, Christopher.
You already know, but it helps because I don't sit in my computer when I play.
Oh,
I get
apart
that.
from it breaks that. I'll turn off. The
All right,
bird
so
now.
you head over to that area, and there's a small door there, and yeah, an arched doorway standing before you. Well, let's go around to see who's everybody. Oh man, look at that! That is beautiful, Luke.
I sent a link as well to a stream that's currently live on my YouTube. It's got all of your links in it, so everybody that comes and finds me can find you.
I don't have any
anyway,
YouTube, so hey.
Yeah, same.
You're like one of those guys that like steals Mr. Beast videos and like rewatches them so you can like make money.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm Mr. Beast.
I'm just here to make money off of you, Rob. I'm sorry. You're a cash cow, and I'm gonna squeeze you.
So we're in the top of the temple in the top surface. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
you're
I'm
on the
gonna
bed.
check if that door's unlocked.
Over on the right there.
Yes.
No.
No. You wanted what?
No, folks
what?
said they wanted to go to
Oh,
the door
yeah.
on
Oh,
the
you wanted to go there
western.
instead.
Let's do that
Yeah.
one first.
Well, I'll
Start
start
there.
there. Those guys.
Yeah, that's
Come on, brother,
closer.
I'll escort you.
Um,
I'll just move with with Tarkus down to the door.
I mean, you can split the party too if you want.
No, yeah, let's not.
I jumped down the hole.
AB just doesn't want to miss out on treasure.
Has anybody actually looked down in the hole yet?
We think it goes to the skeleton pile, right?
Yeah. I looked down the hole and it was like a mist.
Was it?
No.
Huh? I don't think I ever haven't.
It's not a mist.
I did not look down the hole.
I did not look down
I'm
the
sure
hole
I looked
either.
down the hole.
If you're sure you looked down the hole, then I will reiterate an important detail about that hole.
Goes on forever.
No, there's a ledge. There's a ledge that begins, a 1 foot wide ledge begins 15 feet down and curves down further and deeper into the hole. But it begins 15 feet down.
Rope of climbing.
Is it like a spiral?
I was going to say, we've got a rope. 1 foot is enough to shimmy down.
No rope of climbing.
It's going to be tight.
You seem to be very quick to volunteer me for some stuff, my friend.
I am happy to climb in.
Yeah, I'm down to check it out.
Doesn't Roland have the rope of climbing?
Roland does have the rope, yeah.
He does.
I go with my rope like a snake.
Can we check these rooms before we?
Yeah, let's check the rooms
climbing
before
down
we
holes.
go anywhere else.
This room will never go open.
Like a bunch of goblins just come out of the rooms with fucking bows and start shooting, trying to go down. Like
they're like, we've been waiting for you for 20 minutes.
I wish there was a way. You know what? I will. Did you save the? I want to send people who might be watching this a video so that if they wish to, they can look at the map side from your perspective. Let me see. I don't know if there's a way for me to do that though.
I put a link in Zoom. So if you take that link, you can go to your YouTube and bring up your dashboard and find the stream, and you can edit the description and just drop it in there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a lot of words. Dude's going to get lost.
I don't understand why this is considered a private video right now.
Well, this one that we're in?
The one we're doing right now.
I think your, like the way you Zoom is doing it is it's listing it as a private stream, so only people with the link can actually come and see it. But then either after you change it to public or it changes itself to public, because I can never find the stream when I go to your channel. I have to have the link.
That sucks,
Are you checking the streams?
Eh?
Like,
fuck it.
Everyone else has
difficult.
difficulty finding the streams. It's like it's under a different tab. Like I can see it right now. 2 people watching.
Yeah, one of those is me.
Yeah, one of those is me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, on my page, the streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah.
Okay. Somebody dropped the link to Luke's map stream, if in case anybody wants to watch it from Luke's perspective, into the chat for this, so that when anybody wants to watch it, they can. Yeah. Okay. So Roland's kind of looking down in the pit, and then you guys go over to that door. Who's walking over to the door? Is it Tarkus kind of leading the way?
Yeah, Tarkus will lead the way. I'm going to check to see if the door's unlocked.
JB's going for the door too. There's going to be something fun behind there.
I'll step aside and let the rogue check it properly, because
I'll give it a look for, see if it's locked, see if it's trapped, all that fun stuff.
All right. It is neither locked nor trapped.
Glorious. Go for it. Open the door, my friend.
Wait, I just posted the map stream in my stream, Rip.
Oh no.
All right, so
recursive
stream session.
Yeah.
Streamception.
What's happening right now? All right, this door opens to let me open this up for you guys. God, we're off to a really shit show start, aren't we? Let's see here.
Oh, we've almost got through it all.
My fault.
Yeah, we're getting there. We'll be fine in just a minute. All right, so it opens up into a small vestry. There are pieces of glass and splinters of crystal lying scattered all around. Someone evidently made a fire in the far corner as bits of charred wood and cloth lie on the floor, and the rafters overhead are blackened with soot. A pile of robes, once ivory colored, lie in the center of the room. They are soiled and stained with excrements.
Ew.
Because people poop on stuff a lot in the Temple of Elemental Evil.
All yours, JB. Have fun, mate.
No, thank you.
I've had a couple of wheeze in the temple while Roland has.
I have no doubt.
I mean, this armor's hard to get off. I just piss my britches and carry on.
I tend to urinate on things I don't like.
So, are you going to do anything in the room?
Maybe we can find a different room.
Gingerly look through things without touching any poop. Is there a sword or a stick I can use to poke through it?
I feel a shitty room like this is going to have some gold. Go and dig about, JB.
It's certainly possible.
Yeah, you can use your pokey stick.
Yeah.
You have a pokey stick?
Find the magic item.
Yeah, I've got Tuctrin's axe.
Okay.
He absolutely does not have Tuctrin's axe.
I didn't realize he was playing a Kender.
If he's playing a Kender, he's gonna die.
I don't even know what a Kender is, so...
There you go.
I'll pass you my short sword.
Cool.
You start poking around in there.
Start poking around. I just don't want to touch anything that's got poop on it.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to poke around with your short sword and say thank you.
Watch out for the spiders.
You call yourself an adventurer, but you won't handle poop.
Yeah. I don't want to touch dwarves either, so what's your point?
Damn.
Wow.
JB's all over Tuctrin tonight. All right, so you poke around in all the stuff on the ground, and there's just nothing that you can find within.
Okay.
Tuctrin, brother, does the elf mock you once again?
I pay no attention to aged, weak-minded elves.
I see. This is a sport between you then. Something of fun and not of actual discrimination. I look between you like.
Oh, me and the dwarf, we go back a long way.
Very well.
Session 1.
I'll wander up to here and look down these
I remember session 1 like it was only yesterday. It was a mere 50 years ago.
If only.
All right, so you head on over there. Greyash heads on over there and sees a flight of steps 20 feet wide and each step broad and tall, delving down to the north. The stone is a dull gray, but flecks of color, white, blue, red, green, and black, dot its surface. To the north of the staircase is a stone railing with supports of white, brown, and green stone alternating. Its upper portion is cinnabar. The floor beyond is paved with 3-foot squares of highly polished red granite. And looking down into it, it is dark, as you can imagine. And yeah, I mean, you can't see into it because there's too much light for your infravision to kick in.
I see.
But if you
well, is this circle a thing that exists?
Yeah, that exists. That is a bronze vessel of some sort, a large bronze vessel.
I'll go there.
I'll back later and take that.
Gonna head on over to it, take a look. Is that what I heard rolling? What?
Just go over and kick the door in and go in there.
You're gonna go over to the door.
You want to go in here?
Okay. He just goes over and kicks the door in. All right, so
He's already fed up of standing around, is our Roland.
Good enough.
Fine.
Yeah, that is definitely the next stop, is that room anyway.
So you head over there, paying little mind of the brass vessel or the throne that sits on the dais up further to the north, and you just go pounding, kicking the door. This portal is finely carved, but most of the vile and obscene work has been hacked and chopped off as to efface its evil. Beyond is another vestry, a chamber nearly 30 feet wide and 60 feet long. Its once must have been the scene of debauched revels, for the remains of great couches, tables, and padded chairs are strewn about. Charcoal and several broken barrels lie nearby. A stack of resinous faggots near the door seem to be the only things not broken or disarrayed. Among the litter are several skeletons, probably human. One wears the tattered remains of a scarlet robe.
Burn it with fire.
Don't be hasty now.
Pick the sword up. Pick the robe up with my sword, like.
What is a wooden faggot?
It is a small log that burns. Faggot is a small lump. You normally keep it in a box. When you open them, they ignite like punk.
It's like kindling.
Yeah, I know all the old words.
Okay.
Faggot just means lump.
Okay. So do any of you go into the room and explore it?
I think we should go into the room and explore it. And I don't want to burn that robe. I feel like if we took it with us, it might be some good.
I'll go into the I'll go into the room with Roland.
And JB.
And JB. Well, JB's going for the robe, I assume, right?
I'm looking at the robe first. Yeah.
Yeah. So go. You can go for that. I'm going to make sure. Well, be ready if something materializes.
Okay.
All right. So you head in. And I assume Roland is probably heading in, right?
Phil first.
Roland probably beat us in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Let's see here.
Then I hold location and just wait for the party.
Dom and Chris, roll perception checks for your characters.
Oh.
Perception.
And tell me if you make it in, then by how much.
Fucking yes. One.
No, I failed miserably because I rolled a 20.
Oh boy.
You're on fire with those.
Virgin. The one on the left's got piles.
All right, so yeah, like Roland, you step in and you immediately notice behind the wooden faggots is a small cupboard set into the wall.
Get out.
You check it out.
Point to it. I don't check it out. I just point to it. Cupboard over there, behind the faggot, behind those wooden bits. Fucking move out. I fucking get my sword and go. Knock the fucking faggot straight away.
So I rolled a 20 on my perception test, so I like critically failed.
Are you okay there? There seems to be something in your eyes.
Yeah, so like I moved something and some like skeleton dust or something got in my eyes or some bullshit like that. So I'm just over there like, my eyes.
Sorry, I put my helmet on backwards.
Yeah. JB hit me with pocket sand, that bastard.
Just look into the room and shrug. Like...
So as the dwarf takes his helmet off and wipes his eyes, then I point round to everybody that's there. Because I have little interest, really.
It's Tarkus is there, right?
I'm close by. Yeah, okay. I'm in the room.
Well, I mean, Tucktrin does not see Roland pointing, but Tarkus, Greyash, JB, all of you see him pointing to it. JB, you pick up the robe, or you go over and examine the robe, and like it's pretty fucked up. Like it's like got holes in it, burn marks, stuff like that. Now, you don't have spellcraft or anything like that, right?
I have appraisal. That's all. Closest thing.
I mean, it's ruined essentially, but
all right.
Yeah.
But we can see its motifs. Like we can see, if we were to see another one, we'd recognise it, wouldn't we? That's what I'm saying. We get some imagery from it, but it's not of any word.
Yeah.
All right.
We open the wardrobe,
and we drop it and move on to what they're looking at.
All right. Yeah. There's a small a small cupboard.
Bet there's more spiders in it. You love spiders.
Well,
Let's open her up.
I'll shift the
See what they
faggots
get.
out of the way and.
Oh no, they're already out of the way. Roland
I'll
went crazy on them.
Tug open one of the
Oh,
this fucking
boy.
cupboard and have a look. Out jumps 20 skeletons.
All right, you open it up, and actually no, there's not. That does not happen. You see, folded neatly within are 2 silk robes of bright crimson.
In the fucking pot. I say.
Look like they would be the same as the ones that JB had just been looking at.
So we've got.
I mean, you haven't pulled them out yet, but that's
I'll
like
pull them out. Fucking.
okay. You can see that they have skulls embroidered in gold thread on the front and back, and each is cowled and lined with lavender silk.
Cool.
These look like disguise robes for later on in the Kung Fu section.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Kung
was
Fu's
thinking
an element
about,
in the temple nowadays.
I was thinking about having a robe as a disguise.
I must say, the skull is rather nice, don't you think? Look at that skull.
No, it's rather heinous.
Could you grab one of those for me, please? I'll put one in my backpack.
I'll throw one over to Grey Ash. Like,
I check its
Okay.
pockets, make sure there's nothing in it, and then put it in my backpack.
No, it looks like essentially brand new.
Nice.
Okay.
do you want the other one, JB?
Yeah, I'll take the other one.
Chuck it to
So
you.
there was 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we can. If it comes down to it, maybe we can blend in for long enough to kill something.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. You know, it
Maybe.
might help us at some point, mightn't it? So I'm unlikely to be able to use it, being more like I am. Like, but you two, quite innocuous, aren't you? Really?
It's too long for me. I would trip over its length.
We can hem it for you, little man.
It'll be like a wedding
I
dress.
knew the elf was a seamstress.
It wouldn't be wide enough for the dwarf, probably.
That's fair enough.
So now we...
What else is in the room?
Nothing, everything's
That's
I
dead.
think that was it. All right, now we
Unless you
got
want to
Look at the
take
map.
this bundle of wood.
No stairs.
Nah, that's fine.
Where's the map reveal?
Huh? I already revealed it. Didn't I open it?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
yeah,
I
we're
thought I'd gone over to that room and smashed it in. So
That's what we just did.
we're in the top right, not the bottom right yet.
Yeah, but I'm pinging the bottom right. That's the room I went into. But
Oh.
never mind.
Oh God!
When?
It doesn't matter.
What?
Doesn't matter.
No, we went into the other room. I'm sorry, I didn't.
The fight are being chaotic again.
Oh, sorry that none of that happened. You ran into 30
well,
more gnolls and they
I'll-
killed you.
Yeah, all that happened, and then Roland's down there just kicking a door. We're like, oh shit, what's Raven's blood doing? And we all go running down there as he
Come
busts the
down.
door open.
Yeah, I had you doing the northeastern door.
That's what happens when you ping a GM who's dead busy.
Well, no, I mean, I there was your other players were pinging on the other spot,
Doesn't matter.
so I was following where the majority of the pings were. But it's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We can go to the other room if you want right now, or if you want to explore the stuff that's in the north. You haven't really explored there yet at all.
Rob
Yeah,
really
but
wants
look-
us to explore there.
No, I don't care. You can do whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. I just want to make it clear that you haven't explored it yet, because I don't want it to be like, because the map is open. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to think that you've looked at it just because the map is open.
We saw the throne, but that was it. That's all we ever saw. We saw
We've never gone up and inspected it closely, so we know that there's a throne on the dais, and we've kind of kept our distance and focused on work. We're here with a task.
I don't admit openly, but it frightens me because I don't like this room. Because my character's constantly trying to look away in the room because there's horrible things everywhere.
It's not that bad. You want to live your life in fear?
Let's climb down this hole then, shall we?
Yeah, Roland is afraid, so let's climb down the hole.
Climb down the hole.
You want to go down the hole?
I would prefer to take some stairs so we have an easier way back.
I want to go.
I think those stairs are a
We could
trap.
do. Well, these ones.
I think everything's
yeah.
a trap.
Well,
Well, we
we've
could do.
gone
We
down.
could.
Yes, we should follow Raven's blood. I believe we've already been in one aspect of the temple to the southwest and succeeded. Maybe the southeast would be our next venture.
I agree, wise man dwarf.
Probably. At the very least, we're more systematically clearing the place out than just going down the front where we'll finally find like the landlord of elemental evil or whatever.
All right. So what are you agents of chaos actually doing? Because everybody has said like different things. So are you going down to that other door now?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Rose.
And I'm following him. Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out who you think is an agent of chaos.
I mean,
it's the whole party. I don't even really know what's happening right now, and I'm DMing this game.
blame the rogue. It's always the rogue's fault.
I just want to kind of point out. So you head on over down that direction, and Roland, like you're leading the way, and then you've got like your merry band behind you. As you kind of head over there, that particular area has thick stone columns that are like a deep green with like blood red striations in it, and the stones here are kind of like this mossy green. There is a circular dais right sort of at this center area, and it's two-tiered, and on top of that is the lower disc is a greenish black, and the upper is a blackish green, if that makes any sense. And then the center, there is a depression that's about 8 feet across, and it's filled with like a scummed over black liquid, and you can see like there's a bunch of smashed shells like all around that and stuff.
It's a fucking water drowning pit for the babies. So, no, it's horrible. Roland really just looked distressed.
It could be.
They've drowned people in that, haven't they? With their Templar sacrifices. Idiots.
Why don't you go for a swim? See what happens.
No, well, fucking not. I say to the voice in my head.
That might be the voice in Roland's head. Why don't you go for a swim? I will fucking not. You can act neutral, right? Static neutral, right?
Yeah, it keeps asking me to do things. I have to tell it now all the while. Okay. So what are we going to do then? It's like, what now?
The Merry Band. That's a kind of a good name for you guys. Write that one down.
Merry Band.
You better make up a name, or else I'm going to have like the people in town just start calling you something.
I mean, I think Agents of Chaos is pretty accurate.
I mean,
Agents of Chaos or Fuck Frank Incorporated.
He doesn't deserve that.
No.
I mean, because it would be an honorific in a way. All right, so yeah, you kick open the door. You move past that pool after looking at it down at it in dismay. Kick open the door, and you can see that, as you expected, the area beyond. Let me open up the map here for you.
Leads to yet another staircase.
Yes,
that's what I'm
as you expected. There's a small room beyond. And
surely the dwarf could have told us this, knowing that he's an underground man and kind of an architect of the rock.
Yeah. So it's the Eastern Vestry, and you can see again. There's like a broken altar here. There's a broken trident actually, and pieces of torn, scorched robes of moss green. There are other bits of rubble, smashed benches, a broken table. A wardrobe that's been thrown down with one side of that's kicked in and been torn off, and then of course there's the flight of stairs.
Aha. Stairs.
Welcome to the Temple of Many Stairs.
I guess we should head down.
Isn't that in itself an
think-
elemental evil?
Be that surprised by what's down here?
Look, light a
All right.
torch. Light a
Let's move
torch.
forward.
Does it look like they go down the same distance as the other ones? The other side?
Probably.
I mean, you're
Well-
a genius. I mean, Grey Ash is a genius. So, like, it looks like it's a mirror image, essentially, of the other
Mhm.
side.
This looks like it goes down to the same floor.
Well, isn't that where we want to go? We found stairs that go
Maybe.
down even further, so we need to
Hmm.
push through and find a way. At least if there's things to kill down here, we can clear out yet another section, and hopefully that entire floor should remain sealed for a while.
I agree.
Yeah, hopefully not many
Let's secure the stairs
pesky
then.
people have come in here.
Tarkus.
You gonna head down those stairs then?
Yep.
I light.
Yeah.
I light a torch,
I'll follow Roland and his
Or
torch.
and then
chase.
with the torch, I'll shine it around the entrance in case there's anything hanging.
I follow
Right.
along.
All
On
right.
the
So
move.
it's what's the marching order? Tarkus, and Roland. The previous marching order was Tarkus, Tuctrin, Grey Ash, JB, Roland. You want to switch that?
I'll go third again. Just be third.
I'm fine with
Does
that.
Roland want to be at the back though? He was kind of at the front.
No, I'm happy to go at the front or second.
I can take.
I'll-
I can take the rear and cover us from behind.
Yeah,
Just
me
for
and
the
Roland
one
will go in the
side
front.
me.
What about
And
Tarkus?
I will stand right behind those two so that I can lay hands on if I need to and support the front line.
He's ready to throw them hands.
I
Yeah.
definitely light fire in the form of a torch and check out the entrance to the stairs, like around them. And then as we
Mhm.
come to the bottom of the stairs, if we get there, I took the torch back to somebody else in the party to hold.
Hmm.
It's not that we haven't got light, it's just that I like to have fire handy, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
So you start heading down there. Actually, I believe you have like coins of continual light, don't you? From
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably like multiple lanterns at this point.
But if there's a green slime on the ceiling, I'm going to need fire. So that's why I light a torch, because the dungeon's got cubes and slimes in. So far,
Yeah.
we've
If there's
seen.
a shimmering cube coming towards us, we're going to want something to mark its progress.
I just know loads of shit falls on you from this fucking roof in these places, and stairs are classic ambush places. So yeah, I'll just light my
Yeah,
torch. as I
there
say.
was some of those in the last place. In the moat house, there was green slimes in the ceiling.
Was there?
Yeah.
Well, we were found captive in there, so we didn't get to look around too much. Thankfully, you guys saved us.
We are thankful.
Yeah.
All right, so you begin your journey down the stairs, and with caution, of course. And let's get you to.
Funny places, stairs. You can really get caught out on them, I say.
No, nothing happens on map transitions. It's fine.
Loading screen, nothing can happen.
It's true.
And there's always a save point right after the loading screen, so, we're good.
Something that's slightly concerning for people. I'm probably currently carrying 2 wands, like one in each hand.
One spare in case the other goes off.
Thank God he's got 2 wands now to play with instead of that fucking psychopath fucking thing he had before.
That one that kills absolutely everything, including us.
Sometimes.
Something.
All right. So you head down the stairway, and as anticipated by Grey Ash, and also, I mean, I think Tuctrin would just know this too, just being like that he has such expertise in like stonework and stuff. You move down the stairs and descend once again into the level below the main temple. And
So this-
it's pretty clear to you fairly quickly that that you are in the mirror image point of where you had been coming down from before.
I mean, I assume the fire, the lighting in this hallway has died now. Because if it hasn't, there's something to worry about, because there's clearly something still refilling the cressets.
Yeah, there's no lighting here.
Sweet.
There's no light. It's not lit. I want to show
That's
you
a good
this though,
sign,
really.
guys. It's darkness.
I want to show you this really quick though, because I thought this was actually a pretty good drawing, which I had kind of forgotten to show you. It sort of shows what basically all of the hallways look like.
Oh yeah.
Let me see here, because this is. So you see how like it's this. Let's see if I can get it.
That is cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good look at it actually, because it's that. Remember, I've been mentioning that sort of peaked.
Yeah, I like that.
You know, so I think that it's a nice
Where is
little
it?
drawing actually.
Oh, you're showing it in
I
the.
love it. It's
Yeah,
good use of light.
Showing
Really
you my
good
That's how I
video.
build a dungeon. That's how I'm building it.
pencil.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's the drawings in here are that old school, like, you know,
So imagine
sketchy
you could-
stuff.
Imagine, right? JB could climb up, become invisible, and drop down on people from that height.
It's 17 feet tall at the peak.
like a fucking spider onto him.
I can climb walls. Why not?
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
I'm just
if he ever
saying,
gets
JB, now you know the terrain. Like
Slippers
Jack
of spider
Ross said,
climb.
Yeah, you could zip up them walls.
I'm
when
gonna
we're
be
fighting, right?
terror.
I used to have gloves of climbing. Those were good times. Sorry,
Yeah.
out of character moment. Let's go.
Yeah. If I ever get those,
It's strange to me
I'll
that
be a
the-
nuisance.
The
They did
left
build it
stairs.
well,
was like
That's the
this.
requirement? Is
Yeah.
for you to get that? Oh, god damn it. Hold on, I lost roll 20 for a sec.
That's when I'll be a nuisance.
All right,
Hold
so you
North.
yeah, what would you like to do? So it is dark, but you know, are you gonna step for right now? I'm kind of assuming you're basically, you know, just where the 33.9 marker is. So you've come down the stairway, basically gotten to the bottom of the stairs, and you can see that there's a long hallway that extends. And if you go straight all the way, you'll hit the other staircase. That's very, very distant. But there is a 4-way intersection not
Maybe
too
we should
far
go
up
south.
ahead that you haven't really explored before. Is that the direction you'd like to go?
Maybe we should go
Yeah.
south of the mirrors and just
I-
fill in that bit.
I'd like to just move forwards.
Mm.
I don't expect there's going to be amazing treasures hidden in some random side room, guys. I feel that we should push forwards, find the next set of stairs, and move on to the next level.
I
That's
think
my
we should
opinion.
look for a treasure.
I do not agree with that. Even though you are wiser than I.
I think we should go that way. Head on down, swing a left, check that out first. Because if it is a
Yeah,
mirror
we know-
image, if it
Let's
is
do
a
it.
If
mirror
it's
image,
another
at the very
destroyed
least,
room, then I'm just going to leave you boys to it, and
let's
I'll
be
meet
brief
you at the
then.
next level.
but if it's another destroyed room, it could have some enemies in there that we can take care of now, so they don't attack us from behind later,
Yes, I just don't
Mhm.
like.
and then steal their shit.
There's
just give it the
the
brief
truth of it
control.
right there. And then steal their shit.
I mean, it's all true.
So you guys are basically having this conversation like at that intersection.
I'll go south.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go that
We
way.
know, we know,
I'll
we know it's
follow
going to be
the
storage
party.
rooms. Let's have a look what they've got. Maybe it's something useful.
I'll go there.
If the consensus is to move, I shall follow them.
Mhm.
All right, so you begin to head in that direction, and kind of creeping across. There's about a 10-foot wide, 10-foot long hallway that that extends out straight in, and then before it turns left and right, and the hallway continues to be quite wide, and you begin to sort of explore around the area, and you see that this area is filled with wooden racks in either at either end, filled with wooden racks for spears, pole arms, and smaller weapons. The wall have many pegs, including The walls have many pegs, including where other weapons and shields once hung. All that remains now are broken weapons, sundered shields, and ruined coats of mail. Several skeletons, both human and null, lie scattered here and there, as well as odd skulls and bones. Cobwebs hang in places. If any creatures have been here, visits are not frequent.
Much like the other side.
As expected.
Out.
But it's worth looking.
But
Like
now
on the
yeah, now we know.
North.
Should we head to the center? Or straight up?
I'd
say north. There's going to be some shit on that side we haven't seen yet, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm gonna say let's go north, like swing a right from where we came down, because that's gonna be completely
new.
Whatever's in that big old blank spot. We
Now,
haven't seen yet.
one moment before we go ahead. It
I'm
is likely.
curious about this.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
It is likely that if the temple has reconnoitred as a military force, they may have gathered or suckered strength in a particular area where we haven't struck yet. This could be it. So just be a bit more on your guard.
You talking about that big old fat corridor downways?
Yeah, and to the northeast.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I'm down for that.
I am in agreement with you, Master Dwarf.
Don't call me a dwarf.
Oh, was it going to look back they were speaking? As a firm and go, oh, I am sorry. Oh, I do apologize.
JB will remember this.
Throw slurs at you, bloody Elven.
I lift my helmet off like that. Sorry, sir.
So what are you doing?
Go in there, ping.
Going north.
Okay, so let me get Purple Worm open here. So you head up to the north, and you know you get up to this. You know, you're moving forward, and then you notice that after a bit, that it clearly there's another intersection, another four-way intersection.
I do maps as a GM. I don't know how you cope. Right. I love
I'm saying you're not actually all the way up there yet. Wow, look at all these numbers. 200. Okay, so yeah, so you move, you know, moving up, you can see that there's another intersection, and if you continue up to the actual intersection, I just don't want to like assume.
Sure.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh no, we decided halfway up the corridor we're just going to go, nah, fuck this, stop, turn around.
I feel like we're probably feeling a little bit more confident. Like we know basically everything that's in here and have fought all of it. These ones.
Oh, we know
maybe
where
there's some
these are,
surprises, you know, but
We know nothing.
be.
We know nothing living
So let's
is walking
let's
around.
turn. Yeah, let's go that way.
Nothing that cares about
Yes.
life.
That's the way we're going.
Yes.
what is that?
Because that's
Okay, so
What are you talking about?
yeah, so your light begins to push forward further down the corridor as you're moving. You see that it's bouncing off of pillars. That's kind of what you're seeing there. That's what's that like sort of weird looking things.
That's something different.
right.
I'll give you a full description of the room here in just a sec.
Wow, what the fuck?
I know, it just looks weird because I'm trying not to like reveal everything.
No, it's like,
just yet.
I'm just like, fucking hell, what's this? Yeah.
Telling us to go left, guys.
Technically, probably.
We haven't seen a room like this in here before.
That is weird.
I mean,
All right, so
it looks like a room full of pillars.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
but why?
So so this 70
No,
by
yeah.
30 foot, this is what you can see from the hallway. So this is what I'm saying, you know, showing you. You can see there's a large chamber beyond, and it smells horrible from the distance. again, there are these columns which you can see up ahead, and they're thick. I mean, they're like 4 or 5 feet in diameter. And you can see like, skulls and bones lying around the bases of the pillars from the hallway.
Mm.
And I'm saying you're like, like maybe like
is this a dumping room?
Here.
What is this?
They're looking at the music.
I know the music switched at the perfect time.
I know.
Yeah, it really did.
All right.
I don't. What is this?
How much light is coming from there? Like, is it lit at all, or is it pretty dark?
It's dark.
All right.
I shall put away my sword and pull out my mace.
Yeah. Axe and shield. And they're gonna approach the corner of the room.
I'll follow him in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go first, invisible, and I'm going to try to use some infravision to see if I can see a little bit farther. But I don't want to go in. I want to stay like right on the corner.
Yeah.
Sort of peek around. First the upper, then the lower.
And I work out what this room's original purpose was as we're approaching it.
So who headed into the room?
None of us headed into the room.
Okay.
The only other room I've seen with pillars was with the elemental, so I don't think any of us should just go into the room.
I'm nodding. Well, I think what's happened is we've moved to the front, but we haven't gone in. We're like a few feet away, and JB wants to creep forward and peek.
Just a little. Just peek around the corner, like the top corner and the bottom corner, and see what I can see with my infravision.
And I'll get ready to
the rest of us
put him back in case something grabs him. Right.
Yeah, the rest of us are preparing.
I'm invisible cloaked up though, so hopefully that'll give me at least hopefully will give me a little bit of lead time.
We'd be stupid not to use the thief to spy. We really would.
Do I see anyone or anything moving?
Okay, I'm about to kind of give you a little bit more map here too. So, yeah, I mean, you're able to look into the room a little bit. You kind of like look in either direction. You can tell now that the room appears to be, at least from your perspective, about 70 feet by 30 feet. And like it's
I think I've worked out what it is.
Yeah, so I mean, you're not seeing anything, but like I mentioned, there are these skulls and bones kind of like lying around at the bases of the pillars. Looking around the corner, however, you do notice that there is a door to on the same wall from which you're entering.
Okay.
It's just a bit further to the south.
Cunningly hidden where you couldn't see it.
Alright. That's cool.
Focus.
Is there anything? Can I see anything moving? Anything living or unliving? I guess would be the word.
Let's see here.
Anything living or anti-living?
Arcus.
Yes.
I think they may have chained people.
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay.
I don't hear you, Roland.
Made it 5.
You're whispering.
You made it by 5, or you made it with a 5?
I made it by 12. I rolled a 5.
Yeah, so like you're looking around and you don't see any like specific movement, like looking around the room. But one thing that you do notice is like dust moving in the light. I guess I would say. Like the room is unsettled, I guess you might say.
Something has been
like imagine if you were like walking through a mine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that kind of thing.
Sort of like almost like we're walking through a mine, but there's somebody walking on the floor of the mine above us.
Maybe, yeah, like something along those lines.
Okay.
Something has disturbed the air in such a sense that it is moving gently.
All right, I'm gonna slowly back everyone like 3 or 4 feet back into the hallway and very quietly communicate this.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Could you
Oil.
Shall I
Fire.
go
I'll be causing it?
And burn.
I don't know.
Maybe something on the ceiling, perhaps.
I didn't see anything, but that doesn't mean it's not there.
This is an old place where they have kept people chained up and then took them above to the temple.
So, Rob, let me ask you a question. If I look at the floor, do I see any footprints in the dust or dirt or anything? Drag marks, footprints?
Drag marks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and make a tracking check at -8.
Oh.
I mean,
tracking
that's
is what wisdom. Tracking is what wisdom, right?
Yeah, you know how the tracking, finding tracks and shit sucks unless you're a ranger.
I have a chance.
That's right. You always have a chance.
I rolled an 8.
16. That might be good. That's probably good enough for you.
Well, if it's wisdom -8, I made it.
Let me see.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
I would have made that too.
Yeah, you do see some tracks.
I would not have made that.
Yeah. So like you see basically, looking down, near where the skulls are and stuff, in the dust, you see what look like huge, claw or talon marks, in the dust. And the bones themselves, I'll just give you this too, they look like they've been, gnawed on.
That was going to be my other question. So thank
Some
you.
kind of pet's house, ain't it? This fucking.
Yeah. So Rob, the floor in this room, is it also stone or is it dirt?
It's stone, yeah. So, yeah, it's a stone floor.
Okay.
Work stone.
So
It's all worked. This is all worked and everything. It just, I don't want to make it sound like it is a mine. I was just kind of trying to give you a good way.
No,
to
I was
sort
just
of
wondering
visualize
if maybe it was a dirt floor. Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm just going to tell everybody. So there are claw marks in the stone in the ground in this room. There's some sort of beast lurking.
I tell you what, I'll dodge in to the left to that pillar there, with my back to it, and see if I can lure anything onto me. And then you guys do as you must, maybe.
Before that, Roland, have you got any? How many torches do you have spare?
I have the one lit currently.
How many do you have in your pack?
Well, I carry 6 normally, don't I?
Okay, well, hand me that. I will throw it into the center of the room and see if anything comes for us. At least then we have our back to a safe route out of here, and we can hold it at whatever comes to abreast in this chamber. Nothing can get behind us.
Yeah, you throw it. So you throw the torch in?
Yeah, I'll step forward and throw the torch into, as central as I can in the room.
Oh yeah, you throw
at the edge of the room, looking with my shield, looking.
You're going to move into the room?
I'm about to.
Okay.
And if the party agrees, I'm willing to.
Yeah,
I'm willing
I can't
to go
think of a
in.
better way to do. I'm gonna stay in the back and just wherever Roland goes, I'm just gonna keep an arrow cocked and ready to hit anything that comes at him.
So my declaration is.
Yeah, I'm fully covering him.
So nothing can get me. So I'm going to move and tumble into the room up to a pillar, and then hopefully, if something comes to me or as I go at me, the party will be able to fucking nail it. That's what I'm thinking.
Hopefully.
It's not gonna come out wherever it is. It's hiding at the back, in it, or at the top, or something. There's something in here because it's eating things.
With the way the air and the dust was unsettled near the ceiling, it's gonna come from above.
I think.
That's what I think.
All right, so you throw the torch in.
Just be ready.
You throw the torch in, and the torch goes into the room and lands on the ground in the room, lighting it up. Chris, make your tumbling check for Roland.
Pass.
Falls over a bone.
All right, yeah. So he expertly moves into the room, kind of following, not following the torch. The torch almost is like a distraction. So it kind of moves into the room, and he moves into the room, and Tarkus and Tuktrin are right there, both at the front. JB's like right behind him with an arrow there. All right. As he moves into the room, you hear this like scraping sound, and then this barred door, I guess you might say.
Oh no!
A heavy barred grate
I was going to say
drops down between the room that he's in and the hallway where everybody else is.
A portcullis.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, basically a portcullis drops.
It's a portcullis trap. Fuck, I'm gonna die.
And then
now, aren't I, or something's gonna happen.
And then you start to hear this horrific wailing sound, like this. It's like some creatures are like singing, but it's like this. It's screeching and piercing into your ears. Like, it's so horrific, the sound of it is. And let's see here.
You can't really tumble against fucking sound.
Tuktrin, can you give me that great strength? We can lift this portcullis together.
Yeah, I already gave it to you. You already have it.
Okay, I already have it. Let's lift this portcullis.
All right, hold on 1 second now. All right, so everybody needs to make a saving throw versus spell. It is mind affecting, except for the elf.
Is it illusionary?
No, it's not an illusion. Elves are resistant to the charm, so it doesn't say half elves. It just says
30% resistance to sleep and charm.
13.
This usually helps if I've got die.
Oh boy, I just made it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there were no penalties. Rob, was there a penalty on the roll, or was it just straight?
No, if anything, you probably have a bonus. Well, you don't, because you don't have a high wisdom, but many of the characters will have bonuses versus the mind affecting.
Yeah, I don't. But all right. Well, I rolled exactly 13, so I'm good to go. Whatever's coming at us.
You roll under, don't you?
I'm fucked.
Equal to or higher.
And I've failed my save.
Yeah, so that's the one, equal to or higher. So 12 on the die, plus 2, 14 needed. Got it just.
So I'm the only one who failed then?
The only one that's fucked fails.
All right, so let's everybody roll initiative. All right, well, let's declare. Let's first do declarations first. Now, I'm going to tell you, don't bother, Chris. Okay. You're currently charmed. I'll tell you what's going to happen in a second.
I'll make a cup of tea while I listen to the game.
So who's rolling our initiative?
Well, let's do declarations first. Yeah, we'll start with Luke and Tarkus and Tuktrin are at the front. So why don't we go ahead and I mean, you don't see anything yet, but you hear this like horrific singing. It's just this horrendous. It's like it's the Nickelback of monster songs.
Night Bush, man.
I'm trying to think of it if I can. I was going to try to sing like a Nickelback song. I can literally not think of one.
That's not a bad thing.
No, that's where that is a badge of pride. Yeah. So let's go ahead and Tarkus, why don't you choose what you want to do first?
Well, I'm going to take up this gate and I'm going to attempt to lift it.
Okay.
I would like to help.
I want to get that portcullis up.
All right. And then let's see here. Tuktrin, you're going to try to help him with the door too?
Yeah, I want to open that door.
What's JB going to do?
I don't know that my 13 strength will do much to help, but I'm going to keep an eye, and if they're able to get it up just a little, I'm just going to do like a little commando roll into the room so I can back up poor charmed Roland.
All right, and what's Grey Ash going to do?
Going to aim a wand somewhere and just hope for the best?
There we go. 1840.
I think
20%.
I'm gonna assume that this portcullis is gonna be a bastard. So I'm gonna be going up to the portcullis just behind the two people lifting it, pulling out a length of rope and trying to cast a spell from a book.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so why don't Luke, why don't you get us started with do the first initiative since I asked you first.
Okay then. That is a 5, guys.
Okay, middle of the road.
All right, so nobody goes on 5, then on 6. These hideously disgusting creatures come flying down from the rafters above. Roland looks up, like he's just looking up, mouth agape, a little bit of drool coming down the side of his mouth, as one of these two harpies, disgusting, like upper half body of these like disgusting withered women, but with the bottom halves of these sort of like birds, with these sharp talons, wings behind them, and then these huge, like almost like fangs of a mouth. One of them,
Frank's mom.
Yeah, they both like leap down on to Roland, and they're still singing. And they just jump down on him and just start ripping him to pieces.
Oh no.
As he stands there, mouth agape.
Oh no.
Let's see here.
Oh no.
He's standing there like immobile. I mean, I really need to roll. So let's see here.
They're going like super fast, like literally.
They went on 6. I rolled a 3, and then they're +3, so it's like 6.
I'm being
So fairly fast.
pecked to death by killer budgies, you know.
6. So it was 60 initiative, like the starting roll.
They go on 6. They rolled a 3. I rolled a 3 for them, so they're +3 for using
Natural weapon, yeah.
natural weapons, and they're medium sized. So it's they're on 6. So let's see here. That's all right. They start ripping Roland to pieces. Roland takes 20 damage total.
Oh.
They're ripping him to pieces, like eating and like ripping off his flesh and shoving it into their mouths as they're singing. They're still singing as they're doing this.
Ew.
It deliberately specifically says they can attack and sing at the same time. All right, so
Talk with your mouth full. Rude.
Roland, the other white meat. All right. All right. So that was at 6. At 7, 8.
I bleed.
Would we go on 8, lifting the portcullis?
Yeah, lifting the portcullis. So Ben Bar's lift gates is a strength check. I'm not really sure how the rule works exactly when you're helping each other out.
Just want to do 2 different checks, I guess.
Yeah, let's just do it that way. That probably will give you a better opportunity.
That's
right?
what I'm thinking.
Well,
probably a better chance.
Yeah, I've got 20% at my current strength, so, and I'm sure the dwarf has much the same.
Well, I don't know, man. Like, we could add percentages.
Are we doing bin bars or open doors? Which one are we doing?
Isn't it Ben Bar's lift gates?
It's lift gates because we're lifting the gate.
I have a 30% chance.
So you have a 50% combined chance, is what I would say, rather than a separate rolls. Or you could do separate rolls if you want. You could each roll, or you could do a 50%.
50 is probably better, I would think.
It's the same percentages.
Well, it's 50-50, isn't it? You can flip a coin.
Well, no, the math works the same with the variance, because you either get 2 chance at 3 and 2 or whatever, or 1 chance at 5. So the variance is exactly the same, but we're used to roll combined. It's up to you. Hey, it's up to you.
DM's rule. I'm happy to take it either way.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
Yeah.
I just want to be consistent with it going forward. So I'll go whatever way you guys want to do it. I mean, it's probably more fun for you to each roll, just because you get to each roll.
All right, well, let's each roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
See what happens.
I think I've got that.
Did you get it?
I mean, that's a 16.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Could you imagine, like Tarkus, like, it's especially
use your
great.
dwarven strength, Tarkus.
I mean, my brother is in danger. Of course, I'm going to lift this bloody gate.
It's
like when the 90-pound woman lifts the car off her own foot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And then she's like in a hospital because she's like broken every bone in her body after she did it.
But that's a problem for future Tarkus.
Yeah, that's future Tarkus' problem. Worth it. All right, so you rip the gate upwards. JB immediately dives into the room as that happens. That was
will I be able to fire an arrow at the end, or do I gotta wait?
I mean, were you trying to attack? I thought you were jumping.
I wanted to, like, I saw, I was covering Roland when he went in, so I had a arrow already ready to go. So my intention was to go in there and immediately fire at something. Now that I saw things attacking, I wanted to. I can see both ways of it, and I'm fine if I gotta wait till the next round. I was just curious.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Yeah, you can attack. Right. That's fine.
Yeah, that's quite fair to let him move and shoot, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I don't see any reason why not.
Right.
I mean, your initiative hadn't come up yet anyway, so it's sort of like...
I go, if that's the case, I go on 12, so...
I would probably make you delay. I'm actually kind of considering letting Dom do something, too, with Tucturin here.
Since they pulled it right up, that would make sense.
Yeah, the only thing is I feel like... How would you feel about this, Dom? Like, Tucturin would have put his weapons away to lift the gate.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe, like, do you want to try to tackle one of them off of Roland or something like that?
Yeah,
maybe?
like, I
could
let you... and I do, like, a duck under and a tackle. I'll definitely tackle.
Yeah, I feel like that would be fair, too. So just, like...
I'm in.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'll say that I'll give you a +1 for the delay, but, I mean, both JB and Tucturin can go ahead and just, like, the gate... Tarkus is like, and then the two of you just will go. So just go ahead and both make your attacks.
AC
I just shimmy under and rest it on my shoulder.
Yeah, AC 0 is definitely good enough.
Yeah. And then, yeah, okay.
That is going to be AC 3. Rolled a 14.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
16,
yeah, definitely.
Actually, so I get a +2 on that. +2, yeah, +2. So yeah, I definitely hit then.
And no damage, right? Just a knockdown.
I mean, I'd give you a D3 plus your strength.
Okay, I'll take that.
I mean, why not? Like, you're tackling it.
So 2 + 6.
All right.
I rolled 7 damage.
All right. I am going to say that you guys attack different enemies just because of the...
That makes sense.
Like... the nature of the attacks. All right, yeah, so an arrow goes flying across the room, stabs into one, it screeches and looks over you, blood and gore dripping from its mouth from Roland's, from Roland's wounds. The other one, you knock it off, and as you do, you knock him off of Roland, or you knock her off of Roland, and it causes her singing to cease for just a moment, but then it does, does continue to sing more after that.
Oh, do we got to roll again?
No, you don't have to roll again, fortunately.
Well, new track, you never know.
Okay. Okay, so that was at like 7. I think only one. I know that. Yeah, go ahead, David.
So I was going to go up to the portcullis to cast a spell from the spell book, but then they opened the portcullis. Would they be able to cast a different one from the spell book as like a scroll?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I would delay your initiative, but they're already gone, so, that's fine.
Yeah. I will burn another page of the spellbook that's getting slightly thin over time. I cast Protection from Evil 10-foot radius around me.
Okay.
It's like I don't even know you anymore.
Is that centered on you and moves with you?
Yeah, centered on me, moves
That's
with me.
awesome.
2 rounds per level. Well, actually, it's longer than that one. But it says it protects from any attempt to possess as in by magic jar or access mental control over as by a vampire's charm. Protected creature is blocked by the spell. Which does not prevent the charm itself. Does render excess. Okay, it doesn't matter. I think it's still charmed but not controlled. Right.
Yeah, still charmed, not controlled.
Yeah, -2 to
if
attack
you get close enough to him,
rolls.
does it? Yeah, he gets a bonus to his AC. Magical barrier.
Is it? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so your spell goes off. You burn it from the spell book. It goes off, and like as the aura extends outwards, JB feels disquieted. His tummy hurts. All right. So it's like, oh god.
It's a big one.
Here's the big one. All right, so go ahead.
Describing protection from evil as bloody heartburn.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Do your second attack with the bow there, JB.
All right, I'm gonna attack the same one.
All right.
I'm assuming it's looking at me now. So.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it described it as looking at you.
Yeah. I mean, but its attention is on me and not Roland. That is a 19. That will definitely hit this guy. And that is 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
Would you like to describe your kill?
All right. Well, I fired the first arrow, which knocked it away from Roland, and it stared at me with daggers in its eyes. And I fired the second arrow, and I got him literally in the eyes. Through the eye, through the brain, dead.
Turkey headshot.
Right.
I can imagine that. I can actually imagine that arrow going straight in its fucking head.
All right, yeah, so it falls to the ground dead. And that takes us to the end of the round. So let's go ahead and get back around to declarations. There's still the one which Tuctrin has knocked knocked off of Roland, and it's kind of sprung back up. It's sort of floating there, I guess, kind of got its wings, and it's sort of staring eye to eye with Tuctrin. And that's the only enemy that you can see in that room. In fact, let me just go ahead and open up this map now.
So there's only one left.
That's right.
Now we can see at least.
Yeah.
Although, we are making a bit of a racket, so.
You're also able to see that there's another door to the north.
Ooh, look, 2 doors.
Once this thing is dead, we should check the lower door first, because that is probably a smaller room and easier to clear.
Or full of ogres. One of the two.
I mean, potato. You want to live forever?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. All right. So,
You guys.
let's go through declarations then, and I'm gonna start with I'll start with Tuctrin this time. No, you know what? Let's start with Tarkus first. I'm gonna go back to Tarkus again, just because he's literally holding up a gate right now.
Well, if looking around, I only see one. Is everybody in the room yet, or is there still?
Did Grey Ash move into the room, David?
I walked far enough in that the sphere encompassed the harpies. Thanks, bye.
So it's 10 foot, so you'd be like on the threshold at most. You'd have to be inside, I suppose.
It's be close. You know what I mean? You'd be close.
Yeah. So I mean,
you can decide. You basically have to be like. Man, that's tough. I think you'd have to be like either in the room or like you're standing next to Tarkus, you know, like
you're in a dangerous spot, stood under this gate that could just fall on both of our heads.
Well, what made it fall down to begin with?
You went to a bloody room.
The creatures have activated it.
No, you heard a scraping of stone.
Oh yeah.
When you went into the room.
Yeah, we did. That's a trap, then, any trap.
So. Where is Grey Ash? Is he in the threshold or is he in the room?
I'm in the room, I guess, like just inside.
So what's Tarkus doing then?
If everybody's in the room, I'm going to just step in and drop this gate.
Okay. And you can do another action too. I mean, that's just moving. That's just moving.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll have to draw steel and go for this harpy bitch.
All right. What about Tuctrin?
Okay, so I tackled the harpy, so I assume we're both on the ground still.
Well, yeah, it kind of sprung, like, I mean, it's kind of sprung back to its feet. I don't know. I guess.
Well, where is it on the initiative?
It doesn't really have to take a second to get up.
Yeah, I guess it depends on where it is on the initiative.
Yeah, basically.
KFC.
Did it react well to AFC? Yeah, getting knocked over.
KFH.
Yeah, so I mean, it looks like it's trying to get itself back together, I guess you might say.
Right. So what I want to try to do is, because I don't have any weapons out, so realistically in the moment, I want to go ahead and see if I can grapple it. And I want to grapple it in a way of like a chokehold from behind, or like a half Nelson kind of a thing. That way they can run up and stab it, whatever they got to do. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah, I love it. It's like jaws like snapping like crazy, but I love that. So you're basically trying to put it in a hold.
Right. That way they can come in and finish it off, so it can't continue to, rip chunks out of my boy Roland.
All right. What about Grey Ash?
Is Roland free currently? Was he getting attacked?
No, he is free. He's not being attacked, but he's not. I mean, he's not being attacked, but I wouldn't describe him as free. You know, he's still the harpy is still singing, and so he's got this like glazed, drooling look, and he's just kind of like. His eyes are just like following this harpy, like, oh.
I'll try slinging the harpy. Yes, I don't know. Don't use anymore.
Stuff of striking.
No, that's only got like one more use. I'm saving that.
Oh. Then it's just going to snap in half.
Yeah, I don't know what happens when it runs out, to be honest.
Explodes, kills us all. I'd hate that. That'd be great. Best way for a party to go out. Anyway, yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
Tarkus just did a Conan, didn't he? That guy.
Sling is
underneath.
Speed 6.
Crazy prayer induced. Look at the guy.
All right.
I always tend to throw caution.
And then finally, what's JB2 Locks doing?
Well, I see that Tuctrin is going to try to grapple the thing so that people with bladed weapons can kill it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sort of stand between it and Roland with my bow ready just in case the thing breaks free and I got to snipe it down. Otherwise, I'm not going to attack it. I'm just going to defend my boy.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and roll initiative then. Why don't you roll this time, Dom?
All right. Traditionally not good at this. Let's see. 7.
Okay. So, on 6, again, the creature sort of springs up. And, I mean, essentially takes flight. Like, flies up and away from you. It's trying to essentially kind of escape from you. But because you're kind of right there, I'll give you your attack because you're kind of like in combat with it.
Like, you know what I mean? Grab his foot.
It's like like an attack of opportunity, I guess you might say. But you don't have any weapons. But like, it's trying to flee you into.
Okay, I'll try to grab its foot.
I'll
try to fly away.
All
right.
Let's
it's
see.
Clawed foot.
I rolled a 9. I don't know if that hits or not. Maybe not.
Maybe. Check and see.
11. That means AC 5.
Yes. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, you grab its foot. Could you imagine this shit? So you got its foot, and it's like, it's just bird foot. And it's like kicking around and like clawing everyone and trying so hard. And it's like,
like
ripping its claws
escape,
on
demon.
All right. So that was at 6. Also at 6. Let me see if I can mark this right.
A bullet pops up out of the ground and begins to attack us.
Oh my god, could you
Not
imagine?
again.
Oh, you remember David, huh? Remember it got shrunk
Shrink it again.
and then it was like jumping all over everybody. All right, so near the northernmost set of pillars, a door opens out into the room. You did not see this door. It was like a secret door that was hidden. It opens out. The door on in the south of the room, on the same wall that you entered in through, the one that JB had discovered further south, also opens.
Oh, great.
And coming in
Upping the portcullis was a bad idea.
Well.
And
locked in here with
horrific
us.
creatures come stumbling into the room, but fairly quickly. Creatures which you have encountered before. Creatures of a ghoulish nature. Undead beasts looking to rip you apart, limb from limb. And they come rushing into the room. 2 from the northern wall, northern door, 4 from the southern door.
Ew.
And so I've got kind of Tuctrin and the Harpy are sort of like here, basically, like just north of the opening. I've got JB and I got JB like here, basically. And Grey Ash is kind of like right here. Roland's like right here, basically. Or Roland would be like right here. So JB would be like more like here, I guess.
Yeah.
And then we'll say that like Tuctrin's like right there. Now, the Grey Ash is here. Now, you see this happen. Tarka sees this happen before you've let go of the portcullis. You've got it still because your initiative hasn't come up yet. These guys come running in. Now you've got a hold of this Harpy, Tuctrin, as these 2 creatures come running into the room, looking to rip you apart. God, this music is super intense.
Good music.
All right, let's see. These 2 things come and they got claw bites. So let's do this. Claw misses. Bite is, let's see, that is AC2.
Mm-hmm.
No, second claw. AC2. Does that hit you, Tuctrin?
AC 2, yes.
Okay, that second claw and the bite misses you. And the second
Are you
one.
within 10 feet of me?
Oh, good point.
Minus
That's really close, isn't it? It's really close. That's basically where I have him. You're in the room a little bit, so I think you're just a hair closer. I'm going to say that he is...
I wanted to get the hobbies into the sphere, so I would be like...
Yeah, I'm going to say you are. So I'm going to say that first one does miss you, because it's a -2, right?
Is it -2?
Yeah,
-2. -2,
okay.
yeah.
So it'll be AC 4?
Yeah, and I have AC 3.
Okay, great. So the second one... Oh, the first claw is a nat 20.
Oh.
The second claw... No, that's not going to hit. And then the bite is not going to hit either. But the nat 20 on the claw... And you're going to need to make a saving throw.
+2 to your saving throw.
Let's see here.
What kind of saving throw?
Causes human, including dwarves, gnomes, halflings, everything, but to become rigid unless saving throw versus paralyzation.
Oh, okay. Roll a 16.
Oh yeah, that's easy. You got it.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You do take some damage though.
I think you got +2 to saves from attacks as well.
I only needed a 9, so
4 damage. You take.
how much? 4?
4.
Okay.
Now the 4 come running from the southern door, however, and unfortunately, because of where the positioning of everybody is right now, there's Roland sort of standing there, mouth agape, and Tuctrin's holding the gate up. I mean, Tarkus is holding the gate up, and the other is Grey Ash, and then there's and then sort of JB is like one layer up. So, let's see here. Which one of the three of you is the extra one I'm going to go for? We will say Tarkus. Yeah, Tarkus, Grey Ash, Roland. Grey Ash, Roland. I said Grey Ash. Damn. Okay, so 2 of them go running at Grey Ash. One of them goes for Tarkus and Roland each. Now Roland is just standing there, still paralyzed by this. So he is just basically like feasted upon by this creature, by one of these creatures. So I've got a lot open right now on my character sheet here.
Did they just hit me automatically, or do I still get armor or anything?
They'll give you armor.
+2. Oh, yeah, there you go.
I mean, you're just sort of standing there, though. I mean,
yeah, but still, wouldn't my armor protect me?
I would think.
You wouldn't get.
We can play it that way, but then I'm gonna play it that way for everybody, including them. So if you paralyze anybody ever, then I'm gonna give them their armor still. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm
unless they're in, if there's no combat and they're paralyzed, then you can ignore the armor. But if you're like in combat, they can't really.
No offense. If I'm absolutely paralyzed, right, then I think yes, they could hit me automatically.
Well, you're not paralyzed. You're just kind of like you're standing there motionless, captivated by the song.
So I don't understand whether they're just pouncing on me and taking their time and just biting an open section, or clawing at me. But I've still got my armor on, haven't I? I'm swinging.
Yeah. I got an AC 2 on the 3rd attack. They get clockwise bite. So on the bite attack, let me ask you if the without your shield and single weapon style and all that, what's your AC and dex? No dex, just armor.
I've got that recorded. I don't know back in my character sheet. AC alone is plate +1. So that's
plate mail +1 is 2, AC 2. So it does hit you. Oh no, -2 to its hit because of the thing. Yeah. So all right. So it does miss you. The magic of the spell protects you. The 2 rush upon you there, Grey Ash.
Hmm.
And the bite is 12.
We got hit AC 4, I guess.
3. No, hold on, that's not right.
How much tightly fair that was?
5,
No dex, no shield.
7.
Yeah.
7.
That's what I expect to take. Stood holding his
pretty fair. That is.
The best AC 7, 14, AC 5. Does that hit you? No.
No, it has to be 4.
And then finally the bite, and that is not going to hit you either. Wow, you're deflecting away all of the blows, and then finally, arms up, holding the portcullis up. The fourth and final of the ghouls comes up to you there. Oh God, that's not good for you. Let's see here. That would be AC 1, AC 3, and then a nat 20. So that's definitely going to hit.
Yeah, all 3 of them hit then.
AC 3 and a nat 20. Oh, that's actually just the first 2. Oh my God, second nat 20, man. I feel for you, bro. All right, make a saving throw versus paralyzation.
Yep.
That's the fucker. Natural weapons don't critical hit though, do they? They don't do double damage.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
they
a
do.
fail. I rolled a 4.
All right, you are paralyzed.
Shit.
Holding a gate. I suppose I can't drop it.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Tarkus is giving us our escape. Thanks,
this
buddy.
is awful. I hate this.
All right, you take 18 damage and you're paralyzed.
Oh no!
Ouch.
But you are paralyzed when you open, which is very amusing. Like I can just imagine you're getting like super tired, like sweats like pouring down your face, which you can't let go.
Hey, Rob, real quick.
Yeah.
I don't want to. That AC 4 did hit me because I have no shield. I have no magical bonuses. Nothing because I didn't have anything pulled out. So AC 4 did hit me. Sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. So then make a saving throw versus paralyzation. And honest mistake, no big deal.
I rolled a 16 again.
Okay, so you're good on that. And
honesty is the best policy,
damage. Yeah, I do that. I mean, we all make mistakes on occasion.
Yeah.
And 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
Marcus, did you add +2 to your save for the paralyzation?
Just imagine if we'd have come in here on our first sesh. Fucking dead.
Yeah, there would have been no second session.
It didn't make a difference. +2 would have still given me a 6. I need a 9.
Okay, checking.
All right, so that's their attacks.
Oh
that
wait, the AC 3 didn't hit me because I've got +2, or they get -2 to hit. Oh fuck! Sorry.
No. The AC 3 hit was already included that.
Already included.
I included the penalty on my ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that it would have been AC 1, but it was AC 3 instead. So. All right. So that was their initiative. That was at 6. At 7, 8. I know you rolled a 7, right? So 8, 9, 10.
Going on 14, so we could just keep on sitting.
10,
I'll
11.
go next week.
10, 11, yeah, 12. You're paralyzed.
I have a question, Rob. So you let me get the action to hold them. So that's my only action for the turn, right?
You took your attack, essentially.
Attack? Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought so. Just checking.
Yeah.
So I was getting my sling staff because I wanted a sling, and then I got bum rushed by undead. Can I just hit them?
I mean, you have a sling staff. You can just hit them with the fucking staff, dude. You know what I mean? It's in your hands already. I know. I don't play like where switching weapons is a penalty for either of you or the enemies. You know what I mean? So just like because that's so stupid, just slows things down.
Can I hit the one that's on Tarkus? Am I next to it?
Yeah. Well, you have 2 on you though. So I mean, just something.
Yeah, but he's paralyzed.
True.
I've also got armor.
It in the back.
Am I still paralysed if both these budgies are dead?
The other one is not dead. One's still
shit.
alive. Yeah.
I'm swinging to hit it in the back. So it's probably not going to hit. Nothing I ever do will hit. Let's see. A 10 is AC 10.
Yeah, that's not going to do it.
Oh no.
AC 10 is
He
not
hits me instead.
Well, it's you. All right, so that was at, I don't know, that was like 10,
That
I think,
was
or 11?
13, I thought.
12, 13. Aren't you at 13? No, you're at 14.
I'm at 14, so I'm going now.
All right, yeah, 14.
And, despite being startled by the ghouls entering the room, I'm still going to aim and fire at the harpy.
Okay.
Take care of one problem at a time. All right, that's a 17. That's going to hit. And that is 7 damage.
An arrow protrudes from its side, but it continues to flap wildly, trying to get its way out of Tutrin's iron grip. 13
Well, that was
and 14, I mean.
thought, so, okay.
Nobody else has an action except for your second attack. So go ahead and take your second action.
Hopefully kill this damn thing. And that fell to the floor. Let me re-roll that guy. Under the desk, Under the desk, I couldn't see it, no matter what it was. That is a 13. I would hit an AC of 4.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Cool.
Pretty easy to hit these guys, actually.
Cool. And that is 5 damage.
All right.
Oh, please be dead.
It goes flying out of Tuctrin's hands, dead. Arrow piercing its vile black heart. Its song ends. Roland sort of shakes himself free. Finally, free of the control. And Roland, of course, you have a ghoul standing right in front of you, but we'll go ahead and... Of course you do. I think I forgot to do something, though, here really quick. All right, so everybody make a saving throw versus poison. As you realize that there's this wave of carrion stench coming from the creatures that came from the north.
Poison.
Another great save for me.
Yeah, I know.
14.
That's the one thing we rely on you
with
for.
2 to spare.
Tuctrin, we really rely on you to pass your saves, mate. There's going to be a time in the game when only you will pass.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, that will occur.
Or I epically fail a
20.
poison save.
11 pass.
Saves are killer in AD&D. They are the make or break.
Yeah, man,
The
for
weak in the
sure.
chat.
Everybody make their saves?
No, I failed.
Roll a 12.
All right, so yeah, you're nauseated by this. You're doing everything in your power not to vomit. You're retching. You're nauseous. You have an attack penalty of -2, which probably doesn't really bother you all that much, to be honest with you.
I'm even worse.
Stuck even worse at attacking. All right, so that finishes up our round. Let's go and think. Let's go and do our declarations again. Roland is in the action and Tarkus is out of the action. So why don't we'll start with Grey Ash this time. What's he going to do, David?
I am panicking. There's a ton of things on me. So there's like there's 2 enemies clawing at me, 1 at him. We're all getting stunned and shit. I am gonna pray. I pull out my wand and try and cast the cube to hit the ones that are in front of me.
With that wand, I'm going to stand right in front of Grey Ash because it's going to be the safest place.
So, what is it? One is good, 2
Stand
in
right
that.
in front because the spell's going to bounce off a wall and go behind him.
1 good,
Yep.
2. There's a 1. Let's go. It actually casts. So I'm casting the fiery cube from the wand, which is the 10-foot cube of fire.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see how you can do that on these enemies and not hit a companion. I mean, if we're going to give everybody the bonuses of
that's
having...
That's a risk he's willing to take.
Yeah, because if you're giving everybody the bonuses of the protection from evil, then they also have...
Here, they've come in from behind me. I could do it like... where? Like here.
Oh, yeah. Actually, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? Yeah, you could, because you could do it on the other... You would be doing it in the southern end of the room. Because you were kind of at the bottom. So yeah, you can do that. What am I thinking? Yeah, of course. You can avoid your companions. That's fine. Yeah, so what does it do? They get a saving throw, right?
You choose not to.
Fire cube is explosive as a flame. 10-foot cube detonates 1d4 per level of experience. Fail a saving throw versus spell, take full damage. Those a save, take half if they can get out of the way.
Dude, we're all up in cyberpunk right now.
No, man. What is this?
On the d4 and you can roll your saves.
I
have no idea why this song is on here, but...
I didn't know we were playing Blade Runner.
Well, that's a point. We need to get more cyberpunk on at some point.
I'm glad they bought all these d4s.
This music is just so weird.
That's 13 fire damage.
13 fire damage. Okay, let's see here. They make saves. Okay. They gotta have failed those saves. All right, you kill them both.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man, they burn within the cube. The dubstep cube.
I'm happy about this outcome.
So... Wait a second.
Sort this fucking music out, man. I'm not in a dance club.
Vibing.
Wait a second. Were we supposed to like roll initiative again and stuff?
Yeah, we didn't really go through.
I don't think we rolled initiative.
None of the rest of us, I don't think declared. Just did.
I think we're just doing your attack. Like, I'm like, wait a second, man. Like, wait a second. Did you cast the spell? Did anybody get disrupted? Like, we didn't even do any of the initiative. So you're just declaring this, all right?
It just happens.
And you guys are just like fucking rolling with it because like I'm about to kill 2 of the ghouls off. All right, so,
I mean that works for me.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a step back here then. So I know that that's you're
gonna.
I
saw a future that could have happened.
Yeah, there was a future. That's the wild mage in you. Okay, so the
that's what happened in my divination that we didn't use.
All right, so what's JB gonna do this round?
I'm guessing these things are too close or moving too fast to keep on firing a bow. So,
yeah, at this point.
Yeah, we're gonna have to enter melee here. I'm gonna take on the ones or the 2 that are attacking Tarkus because he can't do shit right now.
Okay.
So both daggers on 1, and I'll just try to take them off one at a time.
Okay. And then what about Roland?
Oh, what can I say? What's happened?
A ghoul. You're fighting a ghoul. Like there's one like on you right now. Like it's trying to like rip you apart.
So literally.
Yeah.
In my character's mind, I've gone in a room. I've become aware of what's happening. I've not even known harpies have attacked me. I've woke up. I'm hacked to fuck, and there's a ghoul there.
No, you kind of remember. You know what's happening. Like you've just been in this like dream sequence where pain felt like pleasure. These horrific sounds started to make sense to you, and like you were entranced by the music of it. And then like you clear your hell, you're like, what the fuck? This shit is horrible. You know what I mean? Like, well, I'm covered in blood. Like you feel that the pain kind of like reawakens all of your senses, and you're ready for action.
And what's the situation with the players? Like who's being?
You have one that's fighting you. You see Tarkus is frozen in place, holding the portcullis open. He's like sweat is dripping down from his face. But he seems completely immobile as one of these things is like trying to rip him apart. Meanwhile, just to the south of you, 2 of these ghouls are trying to tear Grey Ash limb from limb. Further to the north, you can see that JB and Puctrin took care of the other harpy. There's 2 harpy dead bodies on the ground, but there's another 2 highly smelly undead beasts looking very similar to ghouls, but seeming to move maybe just a bit faster, maybe just a bit stronger. And there's a yet another ghoul that is kind of ran by you, I guess you might say, when you were still in your charm paralysis, and was looking to no, that's it. That's actually it. Never mind. That's it.
So who do I see as the most vulnerable player at the moment?
I would probably say Tarkus.
I'll help Tarkus.
Right. Yeah, Tarkus looks like he's, Greyhawk looks like he's in trouble, but Greyhawk is still moving. Tarkus is seems frozen in place.
Yeah. I grab him and pull him back behind my shield and go whack on the fucking nearest one.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because there's such a powerful negative to doing that, I'm gonna not give you any penalty because you're gonna be enclosing yourselves in the room with that. Okay, so you're gonna do that, and then finally, what's Tucktrin gonna do?
So I want to draw my axe and shield because I don't have any weapons out right now. Now that the harpy that I was holding is dead, and I want to basically impose myself in between the ghouls and Grey Ash, if I can do that.
Well, you can run down that way. Well,
yeah, basically get in the way, because I mean, obviously, I see Grey Ash.
So it's like
spell. So
Ghoul, you, JB, Grey Ash, Ghoul, Tarkus, Ghoul, Roland, Ghoul, kind of all in this area.
So there aren't you really immediately on Grey Ash.
There are, but there's a lot of traffic between you and there. Because there's Roland on one, Tarkus he's kind of off to the side a bit because he's holding up the grate, but he's fighting one off. Yeah, I mean, you could probably do. You could
also. You don't see me casting a spell. You see me pulling out the wand, which might.
Oh yeah,
you change that decision.
Yeah, I think that would definitely give us all pause.
Yeah.
You feel like you know what's going to happen.
Yeah. So I'd rather be closer to the guy with the wand than on the other side. So if I can reasonably get there, I will do that. And if I can hit one when I get there, great. If not, that's fine too. If I can't reasonably get through the traffic, that's fine, and I'll just turn and attack the closest one.
Okay. Well, here's what I'll say: is I think you can get there, but you're going to be doing a fighting retreat essentially. So I'll give you an attack, but it's going to be on one of the ones that you're already fighting, and then you'll be next to Grey Ash.
Yeah.
So I'll let you essentially
shield wall
play an Operation Human or Dwarven Shield for one of the two potentially. All right, so we'll do that then. All right, so oh gosh, I mean, Dom, why don't you go ahead and roll since I was just talking to you for the initiative for this round?
Oh man,
let's see what I get.
I rolled a 4.
All right.
Nice roll.
Anybody go on a 5? 6.
6, I go.
6, 7, 6 or 7. I don't know what item use is.
+3. Roll the 4, 7.
7 then.
Yeah,
all right, go JB.
All right. And you said there's 2 on Tarkus?
1.
1. All right. And we're attacking the 1 on Tarkus.
All right.
With dagger shot number 1. That is a 19. I guess that's the hit, but I'm just gonna double check my numbers. That'll hit. That hits AC -2. Okay.
Yeah.
I like to know where I start. And that's gonna be 5 damage. I love my +1 dagger.
Juicy.
All right.
Juicy +1.
And with the daggers, I do my second attack at the end of the round as well, if I remember right.
No, when they're both in your hands, you do both attacks at the same time.
Okay. And we're going to do number 2. Which
It's only when you have to take a second swing with the same hand that it goes at the end of the round.
And that's a 20.
All right.
And that's going to be 6 points of damage.
All right, yeah. So you manage to just plunge your knife into the side of the thing's head, and it falls dead.
Nice.
At Tarkus's feet.
You're welcome.
Tarkus does not answer you. He does not thank you.
Rude.
Just imagine hitting him over the head with a cudgel.
So that was at 7 or 6, and then on 7, the future that we all beheld plays out, and those 2 die. Yeah, those 2 die. That was at 7. Anybody else on 7? 8.
I'm on 8.
Go ahead, Roland. Now the one you were gonna kill is dead, but you still had 1 on you, and there's still 2 on. No, you still have 1 on you.
I go, huh? Like a really fucking strange face, which everybody laughs at on the animated version. And then I spin and attack another one.
Okay.
Sword and shield, one-handed.
All right.
So,
do it.
D20. A 6 plus 7 is 13. I'm class 2.
6 plus 7. So your attack was 8.
My attack was 15. I rolled 6 plus 7. That was that. 13.
That would be armor class 7.
No. 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 minus 15 is 2. So I got armor class 2.
Oh.
His sword is so amazing.
Yeah, that's
along
great.
with his strength.
That's right, because you're master now. That's right. Okay, yeah, you hit, man.
Yeah, okay. And damage is 100 bastard sword.
And there's still protection
D8.
from evil going on right now, too, by the way. So
D8 plus 8. 8 plus 3, 11.
oh man, okay. Still up.
Second attack. Do I get my second attack?
Second attack's at the end of the round. It's the same weapon, same hand. Yeah, same hand. So it goes at the end of the round. All right. So that was at 8, 9. Okay. So at 9, oh wait a second. Also at 8 though, you pull Tarkus. Do you pull Tarkus behind your shield now? There's nobody fighting him anymore. Do you care about that?
That's what I said. Yeah, I do. I do care about Tarkus.
All right, you pull him behind your shield. The portcullis, boom, falls shut. At 9, 2 more ghouls come running out of the southern door. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 more ghouls come running out of the that southern door, and the northern door opens.
Oh no!
And 4 more ghouls come running out of that room.
The damn clown car.
This is why Roland isn't the smartest. He should have gone the other side of me and pulled me out.
All right, so yeah, they come rushing in, and first of all, I said at 9, the 2 that Tuctrin was fighting defensively attack him. Claw bite. -2 for the claw bite. I rolled a 19 on that die. Let's see here. AC -2. AC 0. Does AC 0 hit target?
With the protection. No, with the protection from evil, I'm at 8. Oh, is that included already?
It includes the protection from evil already. I subtracted 2 from their hit.
Okay, fighting defensively gives me a 4 bonus, right?
I mean, are you not attacking at all this round?
This current round, no, because I'm defending.
You're only defending. You're not attacking.
I'm defending Greyash, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. No, when I was saying fighting retreat, I meant more like you're backing up with your weapons. But if you're not going to attack at all, then yes, it's a -4.
Yeah. So I'm at AC -3 right now.
Okay, yeah. So you block all the attacks of the first one. The second one, actually, I have to roll a nat 20 to hit you then, and I do not. So yeah, you're just like you're just defensively blocking every attack that's coming your way. And then these other 4 from the north like come crashing into your party. 2 more from the south come crashing, and they just sort of like burst into the the group of all of you. I'm gonna say that like, so it's probably like Roland. I mean, I hate to say this, like it's like Roland, JB, Greyash. It's JB and Greyash kind of like on the southern end of things in a way, and then like Roland and Tuctrin are at the northern end, like like if you're talking about like a square of 4, and all of you are surrounding Tarkus, who is paralyzed.
Right, but have I made it? Have I made it to the southern end yet, defending Greyash, as I'm backing up, fighting defensively? Because that's where I was going.
Yeah, you moved to the south to block one of the creatures that was going to attack Greyash. Greyash killed that creature.
Right. But you said I'm in the north, so I'm more in the south now, right?
You are in the south. So you're all in a pack now.
So I'm on the northern side of the southern block. Gotcha.
Yes, exactly. You're all in. All kind of in a pack, like just south of where the mouth of the entryway is, where like the portcullis has gone down. All right, so there are 6 new ghouls that just popped in. There are 4 of you. I'm gonna say, Tuctrin just got a. So let's see now. There's actually that's 9 opponents, really total. Yeah, they move in basically to surround you guys. Greedily looking for your life energies.
Is it 9?
This is AC. This is initiative 9. Yeah.
Oh, initiative 9.
All right.
Yeah, and there's 9 total.
Oh,
there are 9 total. So there's
9 enemies.
No, there are. So there's 2. There's 2 from the north that have not even been hit one time. There's the one that Roland just hit, which is still alive, and then 6 more just ran into the room.
Okay.
4 from the north, 2 from the south. So it is a total of 9.
All right.
Only Tarkus is essentially safe right now.
Question is, how long till I wake up?
No, I'm going to ram. I'm this round declaring.
All right, these are going to be the attacks on Roland.
I'm going to fucking get that urgent on your. I'm going to use my potion of urgent. What's it called? Or Kierman's ointment on your next round, Luke.
Oh, yeah,
Roland defends himself easily against the ones that go after him. All right, so this is JB. Let's see. The second claw is 18, which is AC 1. Does that hit you? No, it would be protection from evil. So AC 3. Does that hit JB?
No. My goodness.
All right. The second one, JB misses, and I'm just gonna say that there's 1 on Greyash. Oh, that's not good for Greyash though. So one of the claws definitely hits, but you're immune to the paralysis, so that's good because that's a nat 20.
What was that to hit?
A nat 20.
On that. Okay.
Yeah. Then the bite is a 17. So -2, 15, AC 4.
I don't like when that's not good for Greyash.
I don't think that actually hits because I forgot last time to take into account the ring. So it's
the ring of protection plus
6. Yeah, it says 6, 5, 4, AC 3, I think, with the ring.
Well, that would be right. All right, so then you just get hit by one of the claws. It's a nat 20, but it's only 2 damage. Double of a 1.
Okay.
So, yeah, and you don't have to make a paralyzation check there. And then, so Roland, JB, I think I got everybody because 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 9, but only 8 can surround your group. So there's like 1 trying to get in still. All right, so Yeah. All right. So let's get to the 9, 10.
Next.
Anybody else got any attacks? Doesn't Roland have one more attack?
Oh, yes, I do. 11 hit.
Yeah, for sure.
8. 5 plus 8.
Yeah, you're gonna kill the one that you just hit. It's dead. He had one hit point.
Sorry, across the room.
Okay. The one immediately fills its place. The 8th and final one. I mean, the 9th and final one to fill in that last thing. So,
But we have 8 total that are still left because one just died.
yeah, there were 9. Now there's 8. The one that died, one immediately takes its place, and then now there's no one to fill in any gaps.
Okay.
All right, so let's go back to declarations here, and we will start with. Let's start with Roland. I mean, Chris hasn't had a lot of action.
Potion of Urgent thingamajig.
The Koigen's, whatever it's, Koigen's.
The Oddman's ointment. So I just grab that, the one of the clay pot things, and I just totally like defend him and like push it onto the wound, like just smash it open in my hand and go.
Like all over Tarkus's wounds?
Yeah, where he's been paralysed. Because we know it removes all venoms, don't we, and poisons.
I wonder if that
when placed on poisoned wounds or swallowed, it detoxifies poisons and diseases. If rubbed on the body, it heals moderate wounds for those who could not be cured. For those who cannot be cured by restorative spells, either rest or magic items such as this ointment had to be used.
That's a good question. I don't think it specifically defines this as being a use for it, but I kind of feel like it would work just because it's a special magic item. You know what I mean? It says ghouls attack by clawing with their filthy nails and biting with their fangs. So, like, I sort of feel like it's a
infected, potentially poisoned.
Yeah, like even though it's not poison, you're saving versus paralyzation. But I sort of feel like it would work. Just my instincts tell me that feels right. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it work. So how much does it heal? First off, does it heal anything?
If it removes the poison, it doesn't heal.
Heals a lot.
Kind of thing. It's kind of like how.
But if it was to heal, it would heal moderate.
Yes, or if you could put it on.
It heals 1d4 plus 8, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's been used to cure poison, so it doesn't heal. It points, in my opinion.
Really?
It's up to the GM to roll.
Let me take a quick look at
it on.
There's a note in the DM's guide about it. I don't know.
Is there?
I mean, that's what Forgotten Realms says. I'm on the wiki just because I couldn't think of the name of it, so I looked it up.
When you take cure poison,
placed on a poison wound or swallowed, detoxifies any poison or disease. Rubbed on the body, the ointment heals damage. So it's essentially either heals the
so one use or another.
Yeah, so it's gonna detoxify it. So like you're gonna I mean, drawing poisons, cure a disease or healing wounds. I mean, I feel like this is all right. So all right. You rub it all over the wound, and you can see how it's like drawing out like all of this like disgusting
fizzing
pus, and it's like fizzing. You know when you were like a kid, when we were kids, and they would like pour that shit on their boo-boos. When you're like in
TCP.
In like, that's what it was, PCP. So it's like all bubbling and hissing, and you feel your motor skills returning to your body, Tarkus, and you find yourself once again re-emerging and being able to move around again. Wait a second, what are we doing here? I'm doing it again!
Yeah, we're declaring still.
That's what might happen. All right, so that was at that's Roland. Tuctrin, what is Tuctrin doing?
I am going to fight these ones that are on us.
All right, Grey Ash.
I'm gonna try and cast magic missiles to the 2 to the south of me.
That's my favourite spell.
Through the wand or actually cast?
Actually cast.
And what about JB Tulax?
Everyone is out of danger, or at least as out of danger as we can get. I think Tarkus is.
Everybody is in danger except for Tarkus.
Okay.
Everybody has 2 ghouls on them, except for actually Tuctrin has two ghasts on him, but
Okay.
it's effectively the same.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I'm gonna attack the closest one to me. 2
Okay.
daggers, and we go.
All right, so Pete, why don't you roll initiative this round?
Initiative. All right. No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. That is a 10. That is a whammy.
Oh, my.
No whammy.
Way to fucking strike out.
All right, 11, 12,
I'm on 11.
11. You go first, actually.
And what was the initiative roll?
It was a 10 on the die. I also rolled a 10 on the die, so.
Okay, what'll be a while?
Good times.
All right.
Let's see.
Magic missile goes
roll
off
wild
first.
magic.
Grace of God.
That is 10. No change to spell. So magic missile from level 5 is it 3?
3.
3 missiles.
So I'll do.
D4 plus 1.
I'll do
3.
they all died last time, so I'll do
like
2 on one and
Uzi.
1 on the other.
Magic missile is the Uzi of the magic user world. No?
Yeah, I wish it was like twice as much, but
It disrupts the fuck out of people and casting time 1. Get on another caster.
Yeah, it's
Missile is
great use
1d4
against
plus
like a priest on the other side doing some crazy spell. You just go magic missile, stop it.
And can't miss. Can fire through
Yeah, it's an
holes.
auto hit.
each missile does 154 plus 1. So that's 4. So do 6 on one and 3 in the other.
All right. Well, there's sizzling wounds on each of them, but they're not. They're still fiercely coming towards you. That was
Well,
11.
attack.
12.
12 is JB. Dagger.
Dagger.
Number 1. Here's my plus 1. That is a.
I'm gonna go to the toilet. Don't need before you get back.
12. What do I hit on a 12?
You can give me up to get back.
Do I hit an 8? Actually, do I get a bonus for being in the protection from evil deal, or?
No, you are evil.
Oh, that's true. Okay. I will hit an AC of 5 for my first one.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. First one's going to be 5 damage.
Shank that fucker.
Second shot to the same one. That is a 13. So yeah, that'll hit as well.
Double shank.
And that is 4. So 9 damage total to one of them.
All right. Well, it still stands, but you are managing to cut pieces of it off, cut pieces of the vile creature off of its shambling.
Cut my ghoul
Scrambling form.
into pieces.
That was at 12. All right. At 13, simultaneous.
Miscellaneous magic. Miscellaneous
Yes. So the Koigeman's ointment goes off. And they go. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of go around the horn here. Everybody has 2 on them now.
I've got a banking idea.
All right, so this is we'll start with we'll start with Dom. We'll start with
Yeah, Greyash
Any
said
other-
don't kill him until he gets back, please.
oh, did he leave?
He pops
I'll wait
back
till
in.
he's done then. All right, so I gotta let's see. I don't still think that's gonna hit you, anybody. No. AC3 does not hit.
Yeah,
well,
Greyash,
actually,
you died. Sorry, bud.
does AC3
Oh, no.
hit Tuctrin, Dom?
No, because I have my shield out.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you're able to deflect away these gas that are trying to rip at your flesh, trying to pull you apart piece by
Nice.
piece. The 2 on Roland, the defender. Roland Ravensblood, the defender. Basically impossible to hit you. 18 does not do it anyway, because he's like AC -3 or some shit. JB 2 locks. First one. All right, so one of the claws hits JB. Make a saving throw versus paralyzation. Half elf.
Well, was our number 16. Made it.
Right, so you take 3 points of damage, and then make another saving throw versus paralyzation.
12, just made it.
And take 6 more damage.
So 9 total?
Mm-hmm.
You had it.
All right, and then finally, let's see here. David's back, right? I can kill him now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kill me now.
Okay, cool. All right, the first one misses. And the second one with the bite, -2, 14, AC 5?
Don't think so, right?
I don't think so. It was AC 4 we determined it was, right? All right, yeah, you managed to defend against it. All right, so that was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17.
I'm like, I'll just keep counting. Let's see how far we go. All right, go on ahead there, Dom.
So there's
Tuck
2
her
on
in.
me and 1 on Grey Ash, or just 2 on me?
There's 2 on you. There's 2 on Grass. Your group is completely surrounded.
Right. So I'm just gonna attack one of the ones on Grey Ash since I'm right next to him.
All right.
The
ones on Grey Ash do have wounds you can see.
Okay. I rolled a 10, so
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
okay.
Yeah, their AC isn't that great.
Okay. All right. D8.
Axe coming smashing down into its skull.
6 plus 13.
And that skull goes splattering as you crush it, kicking the creature away from you. 1 remains now on Grey Ash. All right, so is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
For everybody, right?
Round conclude.
Okay, Let's go to declarations, and we'll start with Tucktrin this time. Dom, what's Tucktrin gonna do?
Before we get started,
yeah.
Okay, can I get a ruling? Okay.
Rule.
So, prayer and chant are basically the same spell, except chant needs to continue and prayer is just fire and forget. Says that if 2 priests of the same religion are casting one or the other at the same time, then you get +2. Now, because prayer lasts, if I was to cast prayer and then next round start chanting, would that be considered acceptable?
Yeah, nice.
I like that. I don't have a problem with that. I think that's actually smart,
Yeah.
So I'm
thinking I'll just shout to everybody, like, stay together, and I'm going to start chanting and
Are you doing chant or prayer first?
I'm doing prayer first.
Okay.
Because once I chant, I can't stop.
Yeah, so you're in the middle. You're actually kind of protected right now. Like, no enemies are attacking you.
Yep. So
yeah,
sweet.
this is awesome. This is great. All right, yeah. You're gonna do that. Well, and what's Tucktrin gonna do? See, he almost got me. I almost just had that happen right now.
I was waiting for it.
Just attacking.
Hold on.
Okay. What about Grey Ash?
Still 2 to the south of me.
No, 1.
1 now?
Yeah, there's only 1 on you. Tucktrin took care of the other one that was on you.
I'll try Staff of Striking, but only using 1 charge.
Okay. 2 locks.
I am going to keep on going on the ghoulish thing that I've been attacking. If I kill it with the first one, I'm going to move to the second one. But I'm going to try to take out one before I take out the other.
And then Roland Raven's Blood, the Defender.
So I'm just going to fight anything that comes anywhere near.
Okay. Well, you still got 2 on you, so.
So I'm going to strike the ones on me. I get 2 attacks. Do I get 2 attacks?
No,
wait.
Yeah.
This round?
You're not 7th level yet.
Oh,
right?
is it 7th? Okay, sorry. Okay, so I just protect.
Yeah, it's to everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Protect the
3, 2.
caster.
No, 1 every. Yeah, 3, 2.
I think you had 2 last time. Is that right?
Yes. So what this time? I have 1 attack. Attack 1 on me, but I particularly protect the caster, like so he can get his spell off. Like jump in the way for
All right, so I got everybody's declared initiative. Chris, why don't you roll a d10 for us for initiative?
Okay then.
It's nowhere near his computer.
No, I am. I'm at my computer now. Sure.
Free range Roland.
The DM just wants a few minutes to,
D10.
do some bookkeeping.
A 9. I'm sorry.
All right, they go first. So I'll start with the one that is on. I'll start with the one that's on Grey Ash. There's only one. All right, so that is 16, 15, 14, 14, 9. That's AC 5 again, right? AC 5. That does not hit you, right? It's the AC 4. That's awesome. I've hit AC 5 on you like 3 times now. All right, so the 2 on JB2 locks. All right, so the one the claws hits you again, so make another saving throw versus paralyzation. And then the second one.
Just making it. I'm perfectly fine with that. And I'm ready to roll again.
All right. Yeah, AC 3 on the bite. No, wait,
Nope.
no, it's 14 AC 5. No, that's not good enough. All right, so those do not hit you.
But I took something because one hit me.
That's right. So that is 2 points of damage.
Right.
And I'm going to go with Tuctrin. Nope. Nope. And Roland. That's a nope. And a nope. All right. There's 2 locks. Roland, Tuctrin. Yeah. All right, so they're all like trying to leap all over you, and for the most part, you're defending yourselves well against them. That was at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
11. All right.
Oh shit! Sorry, I wasn't paying enough attention. I should have probably gone like a week ago. Wait, 9. What was I roll? 9.
15.
Go for it.
Yeah, 15. So carry on. Sorry.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to attack the one that I've attacked before first. Hopefully I kill him. Hopefully I kill him. That is a 15, so that's going to hit. I kill him. 4 points of damage.
You do not kill him.
All right, well, I'm going to attack him again then. 19, that's a hit.
Yeah, that'll kill him. He has 1 hit point.
Okay, he is dead. Now I can move on to the other one. Next time.
All right, so that was 11, 12, 13.
Me,
What was the
13.
dice again? I always forget what the
9.
dice is.
13,
9.
I go.
I'm on 13 as well.
All right, 13.
13.
Spells.
Well,
No, you're using the
spell
staff of
spell.
striking, so I mean, either one of you can go first.
Oh, missile melee.
You can
Let
both
the
roll
mage go.
simultaneous. It's
Let the
fine.
mage go. I strike the remaining one on JB.
Cool.
Is there not some
just-
still on
yeah.
Roland?
Just AC 10 again, I miss, I think.
There are.
Even with +3 to hit, I can't hit.
This is such majestic music. We need to win this fight.
There are. Let's see. There's one on Roland. No, they're not any yet. Let's see. I've got one on JB. I've got
Crazy GM math. There we go.
1, 2, 3. There
Oh, my foot.
are 7 remaining. No, that's not right. There's 6 remaining. So there's 1 on JB. There is 1 on Roland. 2 on Tuctrin. And 2 on Grey Ash? That sound right?
That's 6.
There should be
Well, there
one
was-
on Grey Ash because I killed the
There's
one
one
last
of
round.
me.
All right, so there's 1 on Grey Ash, and that means that there's still 1 on Roland.
That's 5 then. You said 1 JB, 1 Roland, 2 Tuctrin, 1 Grey Ash. 1 + 2 + 2 + 1.
1 + 2 + 2 + 1 is 6.
Never mind.
Maths.
I'm like, wait a second. That is exactly what I just said.
Is that 1 + 1 + 2 + 1 or 1 + 2 + 1 + 1?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just fucking attack. I have it in here, but when you're trying to ask, because it's very annoyingly like these guys are all ambushing from different rooms, so each one is like literally on different pages and on different stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so it's fine. It's no problem. I mean, I just did minor DM complaint. This module is a mess, as you know. It's a mess, but it's fine. Mm-hmm. I knew it going in.
Yeah. I blame the players for being unprepared. DM's innocent.
Thank you. All right, so
unprepared's not.
Go ahead, Roland.
It's not the first word I'd use.
Okay, I strike the one on JB. Yeah.
Okay. That you can do.
10 + 7, 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
-2. Yeah, 8 + 8.
I would say that
8 + 2, 10. And the one that's on JB, sudden side attack, Trojan style. Aha, you thought I was going to attack you, girl, but I didn't. Attack that one.
Big mind games with
damage.
The undead.
What's the damage?
10.
Oh, 10. I thought you rolled 10 to hit. Okay. All right,
No.
The creature is still up. And then let's see here.
14.
No, because David goes at the same time. Gray Ash and Roland went at the same time. So go ahead, David. Did you hit with your staff of striking? One charge?
No, I missed.
Okay.
I thought that already happened, didn't it? Yeah.
AC 10, yeah. Somebody's
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. Tarkus. Sorry, I got confused with all of the, like, trying to figure out what it's what. All right, what about Tarkus? So 14 is Tarkus?
15 is Tarkus.
15?
Prayer goes off because nobody's touched me yet. Sweet. So everybody take +1 to your hits. All the enemies take -1 to hit.
No, it's both.
Yeah. It is both.
All attack and damage rolls and saving throws made by the area effect are friendly to the priest, gain +1 bonuses, while the priest suffers -1 penalties.
Yeah. Does it say saving throws as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, damage.
All attack, damage
all
rolls,
attack,
and
damage,
saving throws.
So yeah, +1 to everything, guys.
Okay.
The lighting is like crazy over here on my house. We have the dish. Yeah, we have the laundry. The laundry is going, and this is what it does when our laundry is going. That's a good sign. That was, I think the only person left is Tuktrin.
Yep, I go on a 16.
There you go. Do it.
I have 2 attacks this round. Ooh, I might have missed. Rolled a 7.
Probably not. You get another +1.
When it has to be 7 to almost miss.
8, 9, 10, 12, AC. Oh, it's an AC 4.
Yeah, that'll be good enough.
All right. Well then.
Wish I
That's
could
gonna
roll a
be
7 and hit.
14 damage, and I'm attacking the last one that's on Gray Ash.
Okay. 14 damage. All right, you kill it. It is kill dead.
Done. And I have 1 more attack.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, let's see. You can attack.
I have 2 on me.
Yeah, attack one of the ones on you. That would make the most sense, you know.
Yeah, and that's a 12, so I definitely hit with that.
All right.
So, less damage this time. 8 damage.
Okay. All right. That takes us to the end of the round. Let's get back to declarations. Now, there are, according to my notes, 1, 2, 3, 4 left. I've got 4 left.
Yeah.
Morale
They're all
check.
up the top, right?
2 of them are wounded.
Oh, no, they're undead. They don't have morale, do they?
2. I mean, they don't have morale, do they?
No,
I
no.
never think of undead running away.
No, there's no chance.
2 are wounded, 2 are not. All right, so
Wisdom's like fucking 1. It's not
the
like they
two of them are on
even
Tuctrin,
think.
and they seem to be going specifically for him. There is one on JB, and we'll say the last one is on Roland, if that's okay. It just makes things easy. All right, so
Okay.
let's go through declarations here again. We'll start with Grey Ash. You don't have any on you right now. None of them are attacking you, obviously.
There's no way I can cast a lightning ball without like toasting everyone, right? I can't. I think there's anything I can do.
Sure, it'd be fine.
Another
Sure, it will be till it bounces off a wall.
No.
Exactly.
We can do the short one, right?
I don't know if you have a control over the space, the distance. I think it like... Oh, wait, there's like the big wide one you can do or
the
something.
wide short one, which would be... 40.
Your most effective way to do it would be to fire off at the ones that are on the more than that came from the north. The two that have been attacking.
So I can do a 10-foot one.
Tuctrin.
10-foot wide. Oh, 10 feet wide and 40 feet long. Never mind. I don't know.
No,
that?
I think that should be right. Yeah, so it would go like you would begin it like at them and go backwards.
Yeah. Well done, Bob.
And so it might like bounce a little bit off the back wall, but essentially you'd be fine.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll try that. So I'm doing.
Okay. All right. What about Trulox? Got one on you still.
Kill it.
Tarkus is gonna chant, or is he gonna do something else?
Looking around and seeing the way that the combat is currently going, I'm going to prepare a different spell.
All right, gonna cast a spell. Then what about Roland?
Yeah.
All right, you got one on you. That's fresh. And then finally, Tuctrin.
I still got 2 on me. Gotta attack them.
All right, so go ahead and I don't know, David. Why don't you roll us the D10 this time for your guys, and I'll roll over here.
3.
Hey, that
Yay.
you can take.
All right, 3, 4, 5.
I go on 5.
They also go on 5.
Well, I
But
rolled
you go ahead,
first.
roll your attacks there, JB. I'll roll theirs.
That is
I go on
17,
6.
and that is going to be 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack, because I assume
Well,
it's
hold
still
on. That's going to be enough to kill it, but you also get clawed twice
Okay.
and bitten.
up.
So make 3 saving throws versus paralyzation.
All 3. All right.
I fucking hate ghouls.
Don't we
Fucking
all?
hate him.
Don't we all? All right. It's 12
And
still.
ghasts are even worse. It's good that we've got a fucking dwarf
All right.
and an elf.
15. That's 1. 13. That's 2. 11. I am paralyzed.
Shit.
No, you're not, because you get +1 to your saves from
Oh,
the prayer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
Fucking
I am not
well done,
paralyzed.
Fucking well done, Luke, man, for that buff.
Fine.
All right.
All right, so you
My
take
damage.
6 damage, and you kill it. Simultaneous. Like it's like
Imagine that.
biting on you and clawing, and you just like jab your dagger up into it.
Biting
let's
me.
see.
That was like a Schindler's List death.
The one
The
on
fucking
Roland
guy
is
with a
near
knife.
you, so you could use your second attack on the one on Roland if you want.
Yes, I am going to use my second attack on the one on Roland. That is a 12. I'm going to hit an AC of... Oh, that's a +1, so I'm going to hit an AC of 4.
Yeah, that'll
With his
do it.
armpit.
Yeah, right in the armpit. 2 damage, so probably, yeah, right in the armpit.
Yeah. feel like an armpit would hurt a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty deadly.
But on a ghoul, would they care?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Like maybe through its hand, it like puts it up and like, you know, it's like sticking out of its hand, but like.
Yeah.
All right. That was at 5, right? So
6 is me.
5. I gotta go through the rest of their attacks.
Oh yeah. There's loads of them.
Damn.
Well, not loads.
Over them.
The two on Tuctrin. Let's see here.
Oh, but they have 3 attacks each. That's a lot.
All right, so but it's like -1, -2, 3, 16. I just don't think that's AC 1 on Tuctrin.
I have an AC 1.
Oh God! Finally.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
Now they get -1 to.
I already gave them the -1.
Yeah.
But okay, so yeah, I have an AC 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I already gave them the -1. So the bite actually hits you for the ghoul.
Okay.
You need to make saving throw versus paralyzation.
Okay. I rolled a 16.
Yeah, you're gonna make that. You take 3 points of damage.
Tonight, that has 16.
3 point.
Hot number.
The one on
like 4 16s
Roland.
today.
Yeah, I mean that roll not gonna hit Roland. Oh wait, there's actually 2 on you, Dom. I forgot to roll
there's
the
2
second
on me.
one. Second one's even a little bit better. So wait, so -2, 3, 5. Yeah, that's AC 2.
I have an AC 1.
Yeah. All right. You deflect away that second one.
Sweet.
That was the I need a 19 or a 20 to hit you basically. And then the final one was maybe Roland. One on Roland. Did I already attack you? No.
Yeah.
I did not. Yeah, I did. Okay. Then they're all done. That was 5, 6, 7.
Me.
6,
Roland!
right?
6.
Yeah.
Oh, you're.
Oh.
Grey Ash goes 6.
Go ahead.
I'll
Greg.
say sorry. Go 6. I got excited.
Only ball time. See. 11 is no change. Keep getting these sad rolls.
It's the dice for you, Nico.
5d6. Maybe.
It's a D. Yeah, 5th level, no change. 5d6 lightning bolt. They both failed their saves,
Oh.
so that's good for you.
That's to make Scooby-Doo noises. Boom, with the drums longer. Try and dodge out of the way, but can't. Fucking blasted. This electrical fucking
21.
21.
21.
You blast one into oblivion. The other one is like literally smoldering as it's continuing to plod forward. But
Still
one is
alive,
like completely
Jesus.
destroyed.
I can imagine that thing on fire.
When they
Alright,
do
so-
that and they survive, I'm glad they do. Glad
Go
they
ahead,
do.
Roland.
Yeah. Who's left standing?
The one on you.
Just one on me.
There's one on you, and then there's one on Tuctrin that just got crisped by a lightning bolt and is not looking good. Ow! There's such a loud bang as the lightning bolt fires off.
I'll just chop the one on me then. 19. That's mine's fucking ridiculous. The 8 plus 8.
Yeah, you're gonna kill it. Has 7 hit points. Cannot not kill it. Describe your kill. It's probably gonna be the last one you're gonna kill.
I chop its leg off, and as it falls to the ground, I reverse sword plunge it through the neck.
And finally,
Step on its skull with my boot.
I was at 7. Is that right, guys?
Tarkus
Yeah,
at
that's
8.
Yes.
8. Tarkus.
Yep. So through my chanting and hand movements, I cast Cure Moderate Wounds on Roland. 6 + 1. 7 HP, Roland.
Just the wounds, some of my wounds heal up.
All right, take us home, Tuctrin, for the love of God.
I'm gonna try. I only get one attack this turn.
There's only one left.
I've got a second attack.
I rolled a 5. So let's see.
All right, so it's -1 penalty AC.
7,
So it's
8, 9 plus 1 plus 10. So 5. I actually have a +4 +5. I have a +5 to hit. So that's an AC 6.
oh, come on, nothing else. It's AC 5.
My last attack.
Because I have.
It's AC 4, but AC 5 because of the prayer.
Right, and I have a +4 to hit normally, and there's only a prayer going plus. That gives me a +1, right?
And
So
protection from evil, which
does not give me pluses
does
to hit. I
not
don't
help
think, right?
you. Yeah, it gives them penalties to hit. Yeah, I don't think so.
Nope. One short.
I'll kill it with my final attack.
You
have another attack. That's right. You have another attack. Go ahead.
Yeah,
make your
go
attack.
for it, Roland. Get him.
Yeah! That's a stride across. A 3. A 3 plus
Good Lord.
7 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. Minus 15 is armor class 4.
Oh, that'll hit him.
Nice.
Roland's a badass fighter, man. Roland's a badass fighter.
We've all had badass moments this game.
12 damage.
Yeah, you take care of it. Had 2 hit points left.
That's
just like you guys gotta kill this motherfucker. All right, so yes, you bring low. You crunch its blasted, smoking bones to ruin, and you stand amidst the death and destruction that you have wrought upon these creatures. We're getting we're at time to end, but I'll give you a little bit, just for a minute here. So, the room now, you are still, of course, closed within the portcullis, but the room is, and the room stinks horribly of harpy and ghast.
And Frank's
no different than to walking around.
Frank's nuts too. But you do see open doors in 3 places. One secret door. Now the pink square secret door that comes swung outwards, and I will go ahead and reveal a bit. See him in these rooms here. Come on. I can't complete the square. I'm trying to all right, let me redo that. With the fog of wars being stupid. Okay.
Circle gets the square.
I'm glad we didn't come in this way first. That'd have been fucked up. Imagine if this is the first room we went into.
That's what I said earlier. Imagine.
Yeah, you could literally walk down in here and inadvertently move into this room almost immediately. You look at that. So you came down. If you would have come down here and then gone right, then turn right, which would have been perfectly normal because that's what adventurers do. We'll follow the right wall. You would get fucked.
Just imagine if one of us thought tactically, threw a light into the room, and nobody ran in after the light. It could have been so much more different.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just behind the curtain, it was 100-pound weight. Any 100 pounds or more step onto one of the pressure plates, and the thing descends.
Oh boy.
All right, so let's just make sure this I'm not doing so. All right, so we're gonna all right, so as everything goes quiet, you can see, the rooms beyond open now. There's a stench, but things have stopped moving. Things appear to be dead. What would you like to do?
Search the rooms.
I'm just
Start with
Yeah.
the one. Start with the lower one where there's no way in or out. We'll just take a look at there, then we can do the loop.
All right. You guys
I've
okay
got
with
existential
continue on
questions
for like
about
another
this.
maybe 10, 15 minutes just to
Yeah.
finish up the
Clear
search?
these out. Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I'll look for a way to fucking lift the portcullis other than lifting it with my hands. Like, is there a reset or anything? Or
It's a Tarkus. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you start looking around for that. In the southern room, let's see here. You find a 167 copper pieces,
Oh joy.
81 silver pieces. I'll describe this actually. The door to the west wall of the Harpy Hall leads to this place. No exits are apparent. The place reeks of carrion and filth, and bones litter the floor. Heaps of old cloth along the walls indicate where the occupants of the place once nested. Old garments hang from pegs on the wall. 187 copper, 81 silver, 5 electrum,
87 or 67.
187 copper.
Yeah, sorry.
81 silver. I might have said 67. I think I did, actually. I think I misspoke. 187 copper, 81 silver, 5 electrum, 61 gold pieces. And you find a suit of elf-sized elven chainmail.
Elven chainmail.
Rayash.
Grash, can you wear that?
I don't know how that works.
Well, no, he can't because of his class.
I can
Basically.
try, but
If he was multi-class, well, he can wear it, but he can't cast spells wearing it. Can he? Oh,
I'll
no, he
probably
can.
try
With
it
Elven
because
Chain, you
like I've
can.
never had the opportunity to try it. So like I'll probably try it and then see
I don't
if I can
think
cast magic or not.
I think elven wizards alone can't cast magic in elven chainmail, but I believe elven warrior wizards
If it's
multi-class
specifically
can
elven
wear it.
chainmail,
It's for multi-class heroes. So
It
they-
is.
Elven
It's like-
Chain did not
can
hamper the
cast.
spellcasting abilities of wizards and sorcerers, but this is Forgotten Realms, so I don't know if this is 5e based.
yes, it says in the Dungeons Master's Guide, elven fighter mages can use it without restriction. However, it's rarely sized to fit anyone other than elf or half elf.
heroes.
It
anyway.
specifically says elven sized.
It's
I
worth
think
a
I
lot of money, though.
can use it, and it
It's worth
won't
a lot of
affect my magic, right?
No, because you're a mage. You can't wear
But
armor.
it specifically says even elven fighter / his mages can use it without
Are you
restriction.
an elven fighter mage?
They mean the
Right.
they mean the multi-class.
slash.
I'm pretty sure
No,
that it means
do
like
they?
a fighter mage.
What?
Yes.
It's a really specific thing because what they're basically trying to. Yeah, we can look into it. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. It's really not all that much better than what you'll be doing like at this point in your like adventuring career anyway. So I'm not like trying to nerf you or anything. If we can figure it out that it works, but I'm pretty sure
I'm
that
so
it
confused by
refers specifically to elven fighter mages. Like it's like a very specific like special thing for that one combination of class.
Correct.
And if you look in the elven handbook, they even do more like the blade singers and stuff like that. You know, it's kind of like a special like elven hero fighter mage. But we'll look it up in between, and if it works, you can use it. I have no problem. I would love it if you could use it because I think it's badass. I've never had a player actually get Elven Chain that could use it. Like, there's been people who wanted Elven Chain and never found it, and people who find it and can never use it.
What's even the AC of it? Doesn't even say on the app.
I believe it's AC 4 instead of
It's
5.
shit. It's basically shit.
AC
It's
4.
basically ordinary chainmail that fighter mages can use. Then you can enchant it and you can wear plus magic rings, use your shield. Specifically for the fighter mage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I've been playing since I was 9.
I remember. Sure. I feel like this is the same, but of course, sometimes our memories are wrong, though. You know, I remember stuff from first edition, and I think it's second edition. You know, so we could be wrong. Let's just look it up in between. We're not getting into the details now. speaking of Roland, you're searching around, you're looking for like some sort of apparatus, and you do find an apparatus that raises the portcullis in this room, the room that is through the secret door, which you learn only opens outwards into this room, does not open into the other room. So like the only way to open it is from the other side of the room, essentially by pushing on it.
Or jam that with the stone then so it can't swing back. Or skull.
Yeah.
Or something.
So from the look of this chamber, it was once the sanctuary of some lesser priest of the temple. The walls are plastered and painted with scenes of evil nature featuring the earth principle. The rotting remains of a large bed, 2 couches, and several carved chairs, now broken, testify that the room was once a comfortable place. The whole room reeks horribly. Bones are tossed here and there, and a partially eaten orc carcass lies on the floor near the south wall.
Yeah.
No exits are visible, save for the door to the north, and of course the secret door, which you now know exists.
Fuck. Yeah, the orc. So.
Let me see here while you're searching around. Oh, all right. You find a loose block, and pulling it open, you see a large gold cup. 112 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll write that down as well.
And three onyx gems.
Large gold cup.
Are you going to show the gold cup to everybody?
3 times onyx gems.
Is Roland going to show the gold cup to everybody?
Yeah, I'll share all treasure. I don't hide anything.
Which room is this?
This is the room with the secret door that led to it.
Mm-hmm. I'll look at the cup.
Yeah, JB will eventually be able to, and go ahead and mark appraisal non-weapon proficiency on this one. Yeah, but you'll eventually be able to deduce that this is quite an expensive cup as you move away the dirt and dust that's moved on it. It's heavily engraved with ornamentation, and it's worth 450 gold pieces. It's a beautiful goblet, kind of cup.
Do you know what? As we get treasure in game, I've been thinking about this because I need to get the treasure list again, what we've got at some point. I'm not saving to build a castle, so I'm very happy to take like we say, I would sell a cup for 450. Well, I'm Roland's happy to take his value of 450 rather than sell it and get less, and just keep it in his personal treasure as a drinking cup. Or somebody else. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm happy to take individual beautiful items as my own personal treasures rather than have gold. So they can all
of the School of Rock from your game. I just liked having items those cool weird things. So in the northern room, which you eventually get to searching, you do find a chest which has no traps on anything like that once you kind of get to it. Again, the room is littered with rags and bones. There is a broken chest which you pull open, and underneath bits of old clothing, brown and tan garments, you find more coinage. 108 copper pieces.
108.
92 silver pieces.
92.
37 gold pieces.
Some gold.
And 7 platinum pieces.
Oh, the good stuff.
Nice.
Nice.
It's all good stuff.
That was all alongside the cup.
Some cash is more equal than others.
Well, in the same room.
So we've got cash, a suit of elven, large gold cup, 3 onyx gems, 2 crimson robes.
Yeah, can I appraise the elven chainmail? So I know approximately what that's worth. For my
that's fine.
For my experience.
Yeah, I mean, let's see here. So Elven Chain, you get another. Go ahead and give yourself a tick on that. It's usually not for sale, but you think in a place like Verbabank or to the right seller, if you could find an Elven buyer, you could probably get 500 gold pieces for it.
That's shit.
Could JP use it? Would it affect his thieving ability?
Elven Chain is less less detrimental,
but it still is detrimental. I think I believe it doesn't affect move silently and hide in shadows, but it does affect everything else.
Yeah.
Right,
It's a
just make
really
really
heated
loads better off.
topic. This. It really is heated.
Let's not get into it though.
All right.
Yeah.
So there's also a chamber that connects the rooms, kind of creates a sort of circle around which you can travel. The inner room was evidently an antechamber of some minor functionary, for its walls are plastered and covered with obscene painting. The remains of upholstered furnishings, a couch, and 4 chairs are still in the room. Some old battered dishes are heaped upon a small table. Normal doors are placed in the south and east walls. After taking a little bit of a look around and wiping down some of the plates, you realize that the plates are actually tarnished silver plates. And there are 4 of them that are worth 30 gold pieces each.
4 times silver plate at 30. 4 times silver plate at 30.
There's 7 of us keeping notes on this at the minute.
Yeah, because I need to start keeping treasure now, because we're spotting into it. And I need to, I mean, before it was marginal amounts and stuff, but I didn't even record it. There was thousands that I haven't recorded that you've all had, and I've just not bothered writing it down.
I just got to keep track of the money for my experience.
The XP. Bonus. And speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and give you XP now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1,000 for exploration, and then let me give you for the ghouls 4, 2, 10 ghouls. Now I used the first edition harpies because that was what in the module, so they're a little bit less valuable than second edition. So 3, 6, 26, 34 hit dice.
Wow.
And then let me calculate the monster XP. Would be
what'd you get per tick?
For hit dice?
No, I mean, like, say, I don't often get skill checks, but the only one I passed this
50.
round, okay, 50 was for the tumbling.
Yeah. Now, you don't just automatically get it. Like, you got to be, like, somewhat useful. But I think in that one case, I think in that case, it was, like, fairly useful. I mean, it didn't end up doing anything specifically, but I don't know.
I'll just cross it off.
No, I think you should get XP for that. That's fine. Yeah, that doesn't bother me. I'm not too, stingy with XP.
Get you, knocked out of the combat for, 4 rounds, so it was very useful for him.
Yeah, it totally worked.
Well, thank God JB didn't sneak in. Thank God JB didn't go, I'll just sneak in there with my fucking cloak.
Oh, man, he almost did. I was very excited.
Guy that can check traps, not checking traps.
I was trying to keep my poker face going. Let's see here.
I mean, we only saw pillars in the room with the elemental, so I was very wary about that place.
Pillars are odd, aren't they? Pillars are odd.
Yeah.
And then
sneaky shit time between them and stuff.
0, 13. And then
Pillars always make me think of Medusa.
God, I mean, seriously, come on, guys. So glad that they made the XP better for second edition, just flattened it out.
Yeah.
The harpies are worth 193 and 181.
I won't bother with that. I'll just give 190 each. You fuck it off. I'd just round up every time, Bob. Fuck that off.
I know. I kind of agree with you on that.
Just round up, man.
Round up to 200.
It'll work out across the swings and roundabouts. Once we get into thousands of thousands, we won't care.
Yeah, when it's 100,000 to the next, I don't think one XP here or there.
All right, so it was like I said. I think it might have heard me say it. There's 1,000 for exploration for each of you. So with the exploration plus the monsters, it's 1,685 XP each.
195 extra then.
1,685.
Yeah. So 1,000 for exploring, and 695 for monster hit points. Shit.
Yep.
34 hit
and
dice.
then the 34 hit dice, which is probably worth more than the monsters themselves, to be honest with you.
Roleplay? Ideas?
Yeah, I mean, I gave you the exploration XP as sort of a part of that, but I actually really thought you guys did a good job tonight. I really was enjoying myself. So I'll give you guys each another 250. Thought it was fun.
We all joined
that was
in
fun.
together.
Yeah,
we all really fought together there.
David made me laugh heartily when he said that he prayed. That moment, that was very funny. All right, so what's it looking like, guys, for our next session? What's your situation, Luke? You're moving, right?
I pick up the keys on Saturday to move home. Then spend all week next week moving. Next Thursday, I leave town and head towards Donington to go and watch a bunch of metal bands. Download Fest. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, Download Fest. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then
we even know about that here, so you know it's like a big deal.
We get loads of festivals just around
so
there.
Avenged Sevenfold, cannot wait. A bunch of others.
I saw them in a small club in LA years ago, and the speaker wall that they had was the most massive thing I'd fucking ever seen. It was so fucking loud. Like, and I've seen a lot of metal shows, but man, that was outrageously loud.
So I think I'm down for the next 2 weeks.
Okay, so 3 weeks then, maybe we'll say.
So the 28th, I think, is my earliest available.
I'm good on the 13th. The 20th, I will be out of town.
I am not good on the 13th,
and I'm good on the 27th.
The 13th, we are. Well, it's not the 27th. It'd be the. Yeah, that's right. The 27th.
Yeah, the 27th.
We're not doing next week because Dom. Remember, we got Birthright next week, man.
Do we?
I'm not available for this game, so y'all are playing something else.
That's right.
It's Birthright. Yeah, that's right.
Birthright next week.
Second Thursday of the month.
Yeah, but we'll so then it looks like the 27th. Then we'll just kind of like pencil it in. Does that work?
Yeah.
Or 28th. I mean, 28th. So 27th.
No, 27th. 28th is the Friday.
Thursday. Yeah.
Okay, so Luke, that works for you. The 27th works for you.
27th, yes, because the week of the 20th, I'm going to be still moving. Because
of course,
I'm not going
to take whatever time. I understand. Like,
I'm going to start moving the small stuff before download, and we're not moving the furniture until after. So I'm going to be dead as fuck that night.
And also, it's moving not far from me, guys.
Yay!
Yeah, it's
that's awesome.
5-10 minute walk from mine to Chris's front door.
Nice. One day I'm going to come out to England and we're going to play some real life gaming. It'll be fucking amazing.
Bring everybody else. That'd be great.
You're always welcome.
Oh, I have to bring my family? No, I just want me.
No, I mean,
he means
I have to bring
JB.
He means
bring leave us. JB. We don't need JB.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. Okay. Although Pete's more likely to fit in my suitcase. Although David could probably. Well, then David's like you're somewhere. You're in England. I mean, you're closer to us.
There.
Seriously, individually though, I could put one of you up. Like if you ever do visit, not that you probably would, but I mean,
I could in theory put one of you up.
No problem.
I would love to come in. I would love to visit England. I mean, I'm Scottish. I'm of Scottish descent. My wife is too. She has she comes from like the Shiflet family, and she has there's some land there that still goes back to her family, like the Shiflets in Scotland and stuff. So I would love to go. That means
you have a tartan. That means you will have a tartan colour.
Oh, really?
To your family. Yeah.
Amazing.
You look up Shiplet tartan, you'll find your individual tartan colour.
I'll have to look that up. Anyway, guys, let's call it quits for tonight. 3 weeks we gotta wait, but thanks it was great to get back together with everybody. Epic battle once more, and we will we'll see. Thanks everybody for tuning in and like and subscribe and all that shit. So we'll talk to you later. Frank, enjoy jerking off.